And we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So look, y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal, and haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't want to be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they want to compare me to Freddie and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I am addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment, they call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rains. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals, all on Twitter but I'm anti-social. Love my city but I'm still bi-coastal. I got, man, let's switch that up.
What is you doing?
What I wanna do?
Don't stop. Nah, that was dope.
I'm just
Keep that going. Nah, go ahead.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. For them to be your dogs, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gonna hold you, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for you. Always been a nerd, never been a loser. Making Voltron with a gang of cougars. And I'm going places, better tell a Uber. Cause it's pretty hard to sleep on Freddy Krueger. That's my embarrassed. Whew. Let's do that again. Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So look, y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal, and haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't want to be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they want to compare me to Freddie and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I am addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment, they call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rains. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals, all on Twitter but I'm anti-social. Love my city but I'm still bi-coastal. I got, man, let's switch that up.
What is you
What I
doing?
wanna do?
Don't stop. Nah, that was dope.
I'm just
Keep that going. Nah, go ahead.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. For them to be your dogs, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gonna hold you, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for you. Always been a nerd, never been a loser. Making Voltron with a gang of cougars. And I'm going places, better tell a Uber. Cause it's pretty hard to sleep on Freddy Krueger. That's, whew. Let's do that again. Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So look, y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal, and haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't want to be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they want to compare me to Freddie and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I am addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment, they call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rains. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals, all on Twitter but I'm anti-social. Love my city but I'm still bi-coastal. I got, man, let's switch that up.
What is you doing?
What I wanna do?
Don't stop. Nah, that was dope.
I'm just
Keep that going. Nah, go ahead.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. For them to be your dogs, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gonna hold you, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for you. Always been a nerd, never been a loser. Making Voltron with a gang of cougars. And I'm going places, better tell a Uber. Cause it's pretty hard to sleep on Freddy Krueger. That's, whew. Let's do that again. Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So look, Y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal. And haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't wanna be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they wanna compare me to Freddie and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I am addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment. They call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rings. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals, all on Twitter, but I'm anti-social. Love my city, but I'm still bi-coastal. I got no, let's switch that up.
What is you doing?
What I wanna do?
Don't stop. Nah, that was dope.
I'm just
Keep that going. Keep that going. Nah, go ahead.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. For them to be your dogs, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gon' hold you, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for you. Always been a nerd, never been a loser. Making Voltron with a gang of cougars. And I'm going places, better tell a Uber. Cause it's pretty hard to sleep on Freddy Krueger. That's, whew. Let's do that again. Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So look. Y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal. And haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't wanna be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they wanna compare me to Freddie and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I am addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment. They call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rings. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals, all on Twitter, but I'm anti-social. Love my city, but I'm still bi-coastal. I got no, let's switch that up.
What is you doing?
What I wanna do?
Don't stop. Nah, that was dope.
I'm just
Keep that going. Keep that going. Nah, go ahead.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. For them to be your dogs, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gon' hold you, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for you. Always been a nerd, never been a loser. Making Voltron with a gang of cougars. And I'm going places, better tell a Uber. Cause it's pretty hard to sleep on Freddy Krueger. That's, whew. Let's do that again. Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So look. Y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal. And haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't wanna be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they wanna compare me to Freddie and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I am addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment. They call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rings. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals, all on Twitter, but I'm anti-social. Love my city, but I'm still bi-coastal. I got no, let's switch that up.
What is you doing?
What I wanna do?
Don't stop. Nah, that was dope.
I'm just
Keep that going. Keep that going. Nah, go ahead.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. For them to be your dogs, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gon' hold you, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for you. Always been a nerd, never been a loser. Making Voltron with a gang of cougars. And I'm going places, better tell a Uber. Cause it's pretty hard to sleep on Freddy Krueger. That's, whew. Let's do that again. Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So look. Y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal. And haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't want to be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they want to compare me to Freddie and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I am addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment. They call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rings. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals, all on Twitter, but I'm anti-social. Love my city, but I'm still bi-coastal. I got no, let's switch that.
What is you doing?
What I wanna do.
Don't stop. Nah, that was dope.
I'm
Keep that going. Keep that going. Nah, go ahead.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. For them to be your dogs, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gonna hold you, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't got. I'ma just chill and watch them and eat snacks in the attic. I wanted to chill with the pack and be like a young whoop, but then they would mistake me for addict. If I can imagine it's cool to give you some advice, then invite your girl to your squadron. Cause if you don't give her that option, you gon' be single player like Sovereign. You gon' get tossed in the bushes by King David. Royalty and not a pretender. Detrimental to an elemental, what's an avatar to a knee bender? I gotta be me though. I know it's my destiny, word to Carnito. Who cares if you fly, if you still a mosquito? You swear you ain't stuntin', but really be Steve-O. You like to collect stuff and that's cool, but I got bad news. Even if you really was that dude, King David still be the king of the statues. Since a juvenile, I've been cursed with a curse to be musical. And if you hate it, we'll meet in the crucible. Other than that, then it's cool and it's beautiful. We let you know that your dreams are pursuable. Whatever you wanna do, then it's doable. If you got work on a Sunday, it's suitable. Cause you can listen to this in your cubicle on the Lord's Day. Woo. If you got work on a Sunday, it's suitable. Cause you can listen to this in your cubicle on the Lord's Day.
All right, we hot. The mic. No, all right. Mic check. Let's do a little mic check right quick. Lord Attic, how am I sounding as the non-host?
Well, I mean, you sound fine to me, but how's the chat here?
Yeah. How am I sounding? My levels, the mics is hot and all that. Let's do a mic check with Saul. Make sure you get his levels good.
Yes.
Yes. Lord King, mic checks.
Hi. How are you? I'm happy to be here. My name is Lord King, and yeah, I'm a recovering waraholic.
Lucius Augustus said, "Cog sounds good, but Attic sounds low."
I was just looking at some pictures of Lucius yesterday. Pause.
Oh, pause. How are you looking at it?
Yeah,
what better you looking at?
All right, how does that
4K.
sound?
You sound better. Got you in 4K, Lucius.
I don't know why, but they always be like turning everything down. Like it's just like I be telling them, "Yo, don't touch these settings." And Windows is
That's
like, "Nah."
your OnlyFans presets.
You stupid. Oh man! All right, hear ye, and we are live. And welcome to the ILP Podcast.
What you
LLC.
doing the intro? Like
I was told. Oh, you
nah, you ain't here like that.
Oh, I'm not here
You
like
said
that.
you're not here like that?
Yeah,
He said I'm not
you
hosting
ain't
like
here
that.
like that.
You said you ain't hosting today, so
You ain't got bars like that. yo, Addict, you just want him to do the part where he tell us where we at today, and then we can just take over and do what we gonna
Nah,
do.
he hosts the show till he leaves. What you talking about?
Oh, okay, so we just
that man would put me to work. He said, "I know where your situation got to go."
All right, so we just gonna use them up.
Yeah.
All right. Yo, and I like to say this. What was that? Twisted Joysticks or whatever your name is, Mr. Love
What's
Ghost.
the joysticks? Who are we talking about?
All you dudes rapping ditties and all that. All y'all dudes that used to super chat for my man Voice and all that, and he back, and y'all want to act like y'all don't know him like that. Y'all gonna get back on program, B, and switch your name up. Go back into the shadows so we don't know who you are, because that unveiling yourself, so you can stop super chatting. We don't care about that.
Yeah, you messed up the flow, man. Like,
You messed up the flow. Hell yeah. Out here showing who he is. We don't care about that. Get back in the booth.
get back in the booth, man.
Anyway,
Throw that credit card on the table. Let's go.
lords of shit.
I am not encouraging those pause-worthy moments.
Policies.
He's
All
right.
You hear ye. And again, we are live. Welcome to the ILP Podcast LLC and LordsOfGaming.net. This is episode number 414. It's another glorious Sunday. We're back at the round table, the Lord's Day. And to date, we've got Helldivers 2 and the Halo crossover. Remember that? Yeah, so we got that. We got the Xbox at Gamescom announcements.
Takeover.
Yeah, contraband cancellations.
Ah, we got flack for that.
Oh, they was mad.
They were mad at us.
Nah, yo.
They did it on
How you gonna
purpose.
have all this positive Xbox news and you ain't gonna have no negative Xbox news?
Okay, calm down.
First of all, it was only one dude, and the whole crew jumped on him and was beating him up in the corner. But it was
Hold on.
good.
You guys, I'm going to be absent for like 3 or 4 minutes because I didn't do the little topic thing.
Oh, you ain't do the titles?
So I'm doing them now.
The pressures of hosting is getting to him.
Yo, he was up early.
First off,
Yes.
I was editing the interview we did.
Excuses.
I was editing the interview we did. I was also doing the thumbnail, so it's not acting like I
hosting is
wasn't doing
hard.
anything. I'm already done.
Yo, Carl,
He's
check
already
it.
done.
I'm sitting there, 12:30 come by. I'm playing Marvel Rivals. I'm like, here's my obligatory call.
Mm-hmm.
12:45 comes by.
No call.
Addict calls.
Oh, he called 12.
Oh no! What'd you
I was
say?
like-
What'd you say, King?
I was like, yo, I'm up.
The wake-up call.
I'm like, I'm up.
We give it a behind-the-scene. King has to have his
Yeah.
wake-up call.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm up. The talent's in the building. I'm up. So he's like, all right, just make sure everything good, because you know, Cog, he was like, you'll make sure that you get King.
Yeah, make sure you get King. You got to get that King obligatory wake-up call. That's part of the situation.
Cog usually does it. Pause. Like around 12:30, 12:25. Yeah,
12:15.
and if it's a good day,
If it's a good day, it's 12:15.
12:15. Yeah,
All time. Like, we got it's a big day, super important. Like,
Yeah.
nah, bro, you better be up. You better be up.
12:15. Be sharp, boy.
Oh yeah, facts. All right, yeah, I see how he did it in real time. Look at it. All right. There we go.
Addict update in real time.
So again, Halo and Helldivers 2 crossover, Xbox at Gamescom, Contraband Cancellation, and the HP level Reforge gaming event to discuss. So we're gonna get right into it. So let's introduce the gaming nights of the realm here at the round table. My co-host with the co-most, my brother from another mother, the difficult game conqueror, Lord of the Spin Clap, and the How of the Young Wolf. My man, Lord Addict, back to back. How we doing, sir? Fresh off the plane, fresh off of LA.
Yeah, what's funny is we did the LA thing, so I went to LA for the level Reforge, and we'll get to that here momentarily. And I literally came back, had like 5 hours of sleep, and then went straight into the Barrett thing.
Shout out to that was fire though. That was
John Bentley.
Yeah, and we will be premiering that after the ILP today.
Oh, you already got it ready?
Yeah,
That's what he was
That's
editing.
what I was doing.
Oh, you allowed to mess up. Oh, wow, that was what's up. Oh, God, I know my boy. He already working on that. last night.
Y'all dudes are in
Yeah,
for
well,
such a
treat.
treat, boy.
I didn't do like an excessive amount of editing because there was just so many good moments. I didn't want to put too much on that. Like, I had to cut it up, and then I pretty much just like, you know what? I ain't even putting gameplay in this. Like, there was so much good chemistry between all of us. I wanted them to see every inch of that podcast.
But nah, it was definitely
Shut
worth
you
it.
down.
Wow.
No, that was crazy.
Hey, give him 5 minutes. What up, Forte? let him gather himself.
Let him
Salute.
recollect himself, man.
Absolutely.
Remember where he is.
Again, shout out to the New York Video Games Critics Circle. Shout out to John Eric Bentley. Again, for those who don't know, the voice of Barrett Wallace, Final Fantasy VII Remake Rebirth. And man, it was a treat because he definitely gave us a lot of bars as far as his gaming history, gave us bars on terms of his journey, and then what it means about the character, just so much stuff. And it was just so cool. Then obviously the good cause, playing with purpose, serving underserved communities and getting them into game journalism and in the games industry. And he was just like, I have to be a part of that. So, and apparently I guess he was at the New York Game Awards. We must have missed him, you know what I'm saying? Because he was like, once he came, he was just like, I have to come back. Once he came to the event,
thank you.
He had to. He had to say, I had to be a part of this.
All right. So we had a discrepancy that we made a mistake. The Lords actually made a mistake, and Harold had to reprimand us, right? So we send Cog out there, right? And Cog went out there, and he always represents the Lords perfectly. But Cog can't do everything. That's why when we go out there as a team, we're able to scan the crowd. Now, I'm going to tell you this. I wouldn't be able to pick him out of anywhere, right? Because I don't know voice acting faces. Addict does.
Yeah.
So you an Addict, actually. And then I think Saul might.
It depends. It depends.
Yeah.
Depends.
So I know nobody, right? All I know is the voice. Unless they ain't talking in that voice, I don't know it. So y'all would have had to show me him. But this time we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that this year.
We gotta fix that, no doubt. Salute to. So now, what else you been doing? What you been playing?
I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about one of them.
Actually, NDA boy, beta.
Me and King will actually be playing the NDA game, and I think I'm gonna make a compilation of like all the moments because it's a co-op game, so we're gonna play through the whole game because it's a relatively short game, and we got a good week to do it. So I'm going to edit that. You're going to see some good content when it comes to that as well.
No doubt.
And that's going to pop off on this channel.
And of course, we have our most technical gaming lord, the solo gamer who lives for the single player selfish experience. And also, that's Stradamus, the Lord of Clarity, Messiah and patron of the Iron Bank. PC Master Race's own Lord Sovereign. How we doing, man?
Doing good, man. Doing good. First off, congrats to you guys. I was not able to be there yesterday. I was with wifey at a work event for her that she had asked me. She never asked me to help her with work events, so I was there with her. So
there you go.
Yes, I could not be there, but I haven't seen it yet. But you guys seem to be like super excited about that interview. So I'm happy for that.
It was fire. It was fire.
Yeah, I'm happy for that. I know you guys love that game. You love that character. So
Speaking of which, we got things that me and you can't talk about yet. That
it's funny because they said there were certain things we could, but I'm just gonna stay quiet and not say anything. Might as well. But I was out in the streets this week this week, and I was able to see some stuff with Cog. We'll be able to talk about that next week, I believe. Actually, no, week after next, the start of this. Yeah. So we're able to talk about that. Some cool stuff got to be able to see. Finally came out of my hole and be able to attend some kind of event. What have I been playing?
Yes.
I've continued to trek away at Mafia the Old Country. Still very good. Performance varies across platforms. Some platforms is not running as well as I'd like it to, but so when I get a chance, when I'm home, I'm able to play it, on the higher tier platform and kind of keep performance up. But so I've been slowly sort of chipping away at that. Been playing more Ninja Gaiden Ragebound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And also playing 2 games that we cannot talk about just yet. Can't talk about just yet, but excited to talk about those 2 games. Yeah.
No doubt. And of course, we have the Incredible Hulk of this, aka the XS Gamer.
Ooh.
The prophet of Xbox.
Swami.
King of the statues, who demands nothing less than that premium experience and is the ascended one of the Xbox platform movement. Ooh. Beloved Lord King. John Eric Bentley, like them statues, bruh.
Bro, I can't wait till y'all get to that part of the interview.
Yeah.
Because I think that's when it really kicks off crazy. I mean, up until that point, we was in pocket, but it's just certain interviews you never know how it's gonna go. You don't know because you don't really have a feel for the person. Pause.
Right.
But this joint,
you don't have to pause everything.
Nah, I do because you know what it is.
You're at the point you're paranoid, bro.
No. Yo, let me tell you something. You say that, but you see them dudes in there?
No, I know.
Them dudes in there?
It's a movement already.
But the reason they do it is because you pause everything.
Because you pause everything. I got it, because you know what? I get a text message. You ain't gonna pause that, my guy.
It's funny when I say stuff because I feed so much into it. They never say it to me
because they're not playing the game with you.
They're not playing the game.
They make everything appropriate. King can't say I got up out of bed and they be like, pause, King, pause.
Yeah. But you gotta say how you got out of bed. Cut that out. You're doing way too much here. You over whooping, man. You gotta calm that down, man. Stop whooping like that. Anyway, back to back. So I can't wait for y'all to see that interview. That interview is going to be dope. But then there's some other stuff that we had popping off that Sovereign and Cog was doing that we can't talk about there. And that's a big thing there too.
Yeah, and I thought, my bad, I thought you were going, but at a different time. I didn't know you were not going. That's what I thought.
No, I'm not. See, I was going to go at 11. Yeah. The moment that you said 3 and you were going, dope. I said no. I said, you know why?
That's how I understood it. I'm like, oh, he's going at a different time.
Nope. I said nope. I had to take my step back and allow you to do your thing. Like, it's about team, right? So again, you and Cog can make it that time. Cog is a little bit more flexible on the time. I'm a little bit more rigid. If I'm out at that time, I could bang straight there.
Yeah,
make that happen. Once you said 3 o'clock, I knew that was out of my distance. I said, you know what? Let him go ahead.
Let him, right? Yeah, I do. I figured that's
But I knew the game that you were going to see because I had covered that game like a week before, and I said, and it's a very obscure game that a lot of people may not know about if they not in that lineage. And I was like, oh, I remember that. And I said, and then they put a twist on it, and it got something that you like.
And we did a lot of talking about it. And
they don't know what I'm talking about. They don't know. They have no idea. All right. So anyway. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's stuff that's up our alley, that's for sure.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. So I was happy that you was able to do that. And then, other colleagues of ours that were at the event was a great thing. So I'm during that whole period of time corresponding back and forth with AJ because he's over there. So you know how paranoid I get when y'all out of town. So I'm just like, yo, you good? How's your feet? How's your feet in them Crocs?
He must have asked me about those Crocs 3 or 4 times.
I know he did.
Yeah. You know what? But we gonna do it, King. We gonna do it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You gonna do it, man.
Under the sea.
The Crocs are lit. The Crocs
under the sea.
All right, so they held you down.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And that was my only thing. So next, I got to make sure that he has the comfy socks with his Crocs.
Yeah, you can't be raw dogs.
Yeah, because he
gotta get you some bombas or something.
We got to pause you.
Running out there raw with the Crocs.
Yeah, we got to pause you down or something. All right, so anyway, so we got to give you the nice Boomba socks. So anyway, this week I was playing 3 NDA games. And I can't talk about those. I wanted so bad to talk about them.
I know.
But also I was playing Battlefield Beta.
Talk to me.
Okay, so the first initial shock from the first weekend, it kind of wore off, right? So now it's like, get in there, right? It's still reckless and wild. It's we did war like conquest battle mode, and the last time I don't know what we was doing, but it wasn't this. This, I really have to take my hat off to anybody who has been in actual real war, and respect your bravery and your courage to actually do it. Because virtually, I was scared to death.
Yeah, wow.
I ain't gonna hold you. If I play this before they say enlist, I don't care what's at the bottom line for the price tag. I'm not going.
He's like, I'm good.
That game, they got my money. It has my money. It is exactly what they said it was. I think for the first time, whatever they said the description was, that's
that. Yeah, that's what you know.
Yeah, and I'm about it. So and I play Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals, we have the Abysmal Flame that's up right now. So you have different skins for your characters that are up if you want to do that, and also there's another battle pass codex for you to get the Queen in Black skin that's for Hela. That you're gonna love that skin. I'm almost at the end. I got like 2 more bars to reach, checkpoints to reach in order to get that skin. So again, fantastic stuff.
No doubt, no doubt. And of course, Lord Forte with the very angry face. He looks like he's going through something. Just want to make sure my boy's okay. How is he doing over there?
Still ain't uploaded those shorts, may I add?
They on the thing.
I don't know. I ain't seen them. I ain't seen them.
What's going on?
He get that man 10 lashes. He still ain't doing the thing I done told you to do.
Whoa.
10 lashes.
No, bro.
Look at him like that. Damn.
Hold on, bro. Wait, no. See, this is what.
Regardless of what you show me, I'm just gonna say Photoshop. So let's just move on.
No, this is a website, sir. I don't know what you talking about.
They got some
right
secret
there.
project in the background going on.
No, there's no secret projects going on. Just facts. This man texted me last night. Was like, I don't see it.
I still don't see them.
I sent him a screenshot of it. It was like,
Said you ain't doing what you're supposed to do.
Photoshop.
Damn.
No, wait.
Forte, I hope you feel good. I do the same thing with him with my thumbnails every night.
Messy.
I don't see it.
All right,
Oh, here we go. What is this going on?
What does that say? Does that say when you look at that has the ILP crest on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so it
And
says
it's
that
nowhere to be found. It's nowhere to be found.
We're logged into TikTok, so it
Bam.
shows it right here. Look, we can
Bam.
even click on look.
I stopped that.
Hold
I
on,
got
hold
that.
on. Yeah, don't stop it. No, don't
He
stop
tried to
it.
put you on that. He had
no.
the receipt.
He
He
said,
had Forte had the receipt. He said, "Bam."
Oh yeah, look, he stopped my sharing request because he don't want that
I
smoke.
ain't want to be put out
He
there.
ain't want that
I just
smoke.
connected that link. Recap.
Yeah, exactly.
I got the power.
Right, yeah.
See what somebody tell us how it go.
Yeah,
No,
that makes fun
That
of
man silence in y'all.
I don't know what we're doing here. I don't know what we're doing here.
Oh man!
I'll look at it later. I'm sure it's something I have to see on
Did
there.
everybody get their costume?
Yes, I have mine.
Yes.
Yes.
Lord.
Forte,
Forte, did you
We
get
ain't,
yours?
we ain't talking
Puffy.
about it.
Puffy, you got your costume, Puffy?
We ain't
Oh
talking
yeah,
about
and
it.
he got his accessories.
Oh, he
So listen, I'm sitting there like, oh yeah, this thing. I said, it's good. I'm waiting for a package to come. And then on Saturday,
You know what you do, Forte?
Saturday-
You know what you do?
Wait,
You turn it against them. You turn it against them.
So yesterday, I get home from work, or I'm actually, I get home, and I'm like, what is this on my porch? I was expecting one package. I
Yeah.
see two. I see the one that's in the bag. I was like, okay, that's the costume. Okay. Then I see this Amazon bigger box, and I'm like,
What?
no way. I'm like,
Bigger
what
box?
is?
Is a bigger box?
Oh, the box is like
What did he
Crazy.
do?
bro.
What did you
Look
do?
at
Bro.
Sam laughing down there.
So
That's
I
wild,
I
crazy.
see this huge box sitting on my thing, and I'm like, I said, no, this bro did not do what I think he did. So I go into the kitchen. I say, okay, I already know what the bag is. I don't even look at the bag. I open up the box, and I see this good size companion that goes along with this outfit.
Wow.
That was
Wow.
like,
Yo, Forte, it ain't this size?
no, it's bigger.
Wait, it ain't that because the one the companion that I received is about King's ties with Diddy.
Yeah.
Size.
No,
But
mine.
it's bigger than
listen,
that. Bigger than
listen,
I
listen.
think, and listen, and this
do
was
you
not
wanna
on
show
purpose. It's the only one that I found that was a plush. So
Listen, all I know
Do you
is
want to show it or
No. You gotta
wanna
save
hold
that
it?
for the reveal.
Listen, all I
Okay.
know is your Diddy,
Yeah. Pause.
your Diddy pause is the size of mine's pause is the same size pause again as your Diddy pause, not in the still in the plastic shrink wrap.
What? Oh, so when you
Chill.
open it up,
Oh,
is it
no.
crazy?
Oh
So
no.
he's like,
That's
so
crazy.
he's in the box. Like if I was to take two boxes, take these boxes. See,
Okay.
these are boxes. He's in a box like this big all
Right.
together.
What?
Wow.
And that's with him smushed together.
Oh, and that was
Wow.
compressed.
See, I
He's
didn't know that.
compressed.
Y'all gonna be so mad at me
I
because
haven't even-
mine is the size of like a Beanie Baby.
Oh,
I haven't even taken. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, as soon as I opened it, I was like, I put it right back in the box. It's still shrunk wrapped in the box, like stripped together.
Chill.
And then So I'm sitting there in my car on my way to work. Back to work, and I call him and I said, "You on some devious stuff, bro." He answers the phone like, "What's going on, bro?" And I was like, "You already know."
Yo, Mexicans always say Forte's using pause like it's punctuation.
Man, pause.
Pause.
Like he's dictating it. He's like,
period. Comma.
There was a lot of ways that conversation could
Yeah, that
go.
was wild.
That
That
is
was
what
wild.
happens when you podcast with King.
Yes.
Yes.
Or
So
whatever.
so
New
the
York
package so the item has been delivered
Okay.
along with his companion, so we're fine there.
Mhm.
But but outside of that, man, Battlefield, man, we've been outside.
Been outside. Your camera's frozen for some reason, but probably want
it
to
is?
unfreeze and come back.
Yeah, we'll take
unfreeze
care
and
of
come
that.
back. Yeah. So tell me what's going on with Battlefield. Give me the latest one. Because I heard.
I like that. I like that. I was gonna pin his.
No, we are
frozen
not.
screen.
We are not doing that.
So I heard like there's some changes. Tell me like are some little changes to the beta this specific weekend. Is there any little controversies people were talking about, or is it overblown? Is it good? The
The
balance
cheating's
changes,
really
whatever they
bad.
did?
Apparently, the cheating is
Really?
really bad.
Yeah.
We gotta turn that
Yeah,
crossplay off. What we gotta do?
Yeah, me and Slow was playing last night, and we swear to God we was playing against a cheater, though. I was like, yo, there is no way that this dude got us from where he was. And
I saw someone get like 4 kills back to back with a sniper.
Bro, as long as I play Battlefield, and I understand how I know how shotguns work. You know,
That shotgun's crazy.
Yeah, I already shot
the shotguns are so bad, bro. I'm like, is every shotgun a buckshot shotgun in this game that I can shoot from 50 meters away and get somebody down a hole?
It's a Doom shotgun.
Bro,
Everything is a Doom shotgun.
No, people are clearing rooms, like hallways, rooms, floors.
Yep.
With
So they
shotguns, bro.
So they don't even have an appropriate counterplay to it?
Oh no!
Nah, they gotta balance that gun. They gotta balance that gun. They gotta balance that gun.
It's like all they gotta do is. And the cool thing I like about the game is the fact that they show you where you were hit and what the kill shot was.
Yeah. Oh,
and
nice.
when you're being shot by shotguns, I'm like, bro, you hit me in the chest from 40 meters away.
We on
with
that.
a shotgun. I'm like, yo, Slow-Mo was about to lose his mind.
Yeah. They on that. You know what it is, Robbie Forte? They on that Lord of Wolves. Remember when Lord of Wolves? Remind me that the meta from Destiny, when they with them shotguns was just OP crazy. Matador. What was Matador 64?
Matador 64.
Fellwinter's Lie. Remember when shotguns go crazy? It reminded me of that.
But guess what, Cog? Those shotguns, we were complaining about 15 meters with those.
Wait, you say
we talk about 40
that's
meters.
Yeah, that's OP. That's too
like
much.
we're talking about sniper rifle.
Those are down the block shotguns.
That's like carbine.
You're legit getting sniped with a shotgun.
Yeah,
headshot too. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, at least if I get shot in the head, I'm like, okay, a random pellet hit me in the head and it was a wrap. But I'm like, dude, I'm getting body shot from 30 feet away. It's kind of crazy. But but as much as that is the case, I am still loving this beta.
Right. What's your class? What you rock? What do you assault engineer? What do you support?
Mostly engineer, but I run medic a lot because I like medic. They did a really good thing with medic when they combined they kind of made the engineer class kind of irrelevant to a point.
In what way?
Because you can still use certain kits that cross over.
Yeah, because they don't lock you into the weapon type like how they used to before.
But the fact that you can use like they said after this beta they're gonna move like the tugs, which are the sensors.
Yeah,
they're gonna move those they're gonna move those off scout and they're gonna give those, I believe, to the assault class because the assault class is like, why play assault? Literally, the assault class is just assault. There is nothing else.
There's nothing else. Yeah, gadget wise, they
got that little syringe thing. That's about it.
That's about it. Yeah. So they're gonna give the assault the sensor for the vehicles?
Well, the sensors for the tugs for like you could put it in an area. It's pretty much what in Battle 2042 it was that the scout classes, or I should say, certain of the scout classes had where they could put down a sensor and it would ping within a 15 to 30 meter radius anything that moves in that radius. That so you could put it outside a building and you can like detect any movement in that building.
Got it. That is kind of OP for assault though. If they got, I don't know.
Well, I mean, it is. It just, but it also makes it so it's more of a team balance thing. It's like assault is supposed to be your front line,
Yeah.
but it also is more of a mid-range thing. So if you put a tug down outside of a building and it reads like what's in that building, you can send people in, like your engineers or your people with SMGs, shotguns will work really good in there. And you can be like, yo, we need to clear this building. But what most people have been doing is just using their grenade launchers and just leveling the building.
That's right.
I mean, see, I've literally watched people just a kill feed filled with people just dying in a whole building.
There's a couple times where like there's so much like stuff that's going on outside with like grenades and stuff that I'm unsure if my building is collapsing or it's just a tank shooting or going near me.
That's crazy.
Like people be using like the roofs, like on certain maps you can get on top of a roof and they'll be like using the top of the roof as like a peak. And then I was like, you're trying to fight him and stuff. I was like, dude, that dude got the high ground. Shout out to Star Wars. But they got the high ground. It's a wrap. Wait, did you think about it? Like, no, bro. Use your grenade launcher and take the building
down. Yeah, so you gotta think bigger now from a destruction standpoint.
Then the roof is gone, and then it's like where people. The thing is, you just take the roof off, and then what it really does is, even in past battlefields, you couldn't literally level a whole building unless it was designed to be taken down.
Levolution.
Like where they took down a skyscraper in the middle, that was meant to come down. In this game, pretty much every building is destructible. You can literally level almost an entire map to an extent.
Have they revealed anything about Battlefield 6 kind of like that levolution? Because I really like that about Battlefield 2042.
I think the stuff is still there. They're just mostly talking about the things that they added more to it, because I know the map Operation Firestorm it's like the oil fields and stuff that has like a really crazy levolution in it. But they haven't like talked about any huge fix like tsunamis or
events, like 2048.
Like events, like they had like that, which I think those are gonna still be there, but
probably so.
They're gonna be there. But that's mostly what I've been playing. I did beat Hollow Knight on Switch 2. I got
awesome.
Nice.
I got that finished, and I want to give. Okay, we all play some type of sport here, right? Everybody here, something. I want to give a shout out to my right. I want to give a shout out to my daughter's band, bro. Let me tell you, she's in marching band. This is her first. She did concert band for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. She's 9th grade. She's doing marching band this year, and I play sports. I never really paid attention to what the band does because I'm paying attention to just making a team or doing my job.
Busy,
bro.
Extreme sport.
They had pre-camp, which was 9 to 5 3 weeks ago. Then they had band camp 2 weeks ago, which was 9 to 8 every day, Monday through Friday. Basically a job.
Yep.
The level of commitment and the level of endurance that they go through is wild. Like the things that they learned in 1 week of just being all together is like some of the most incredible. Like I have all girls in my family, so I never thought I would ever have that feeling of like, having a boy going to like sporting events, going to basketball games and watching them play, because I'm not going to force my kids to do whatever they want to do. Right. But watching, I was like, okay, so I go to all of this thing. Like I'm literally band dad at this point. I done bought shirts.
That's awesome.
I'm at all the events. They had a baseball game that they played the national anthem at yesterday. I went to that. And then just watching the maturity and the process of watching just kids do something that I had no idea how much work went into it.
Yeah,
it's crazy. So I always try to tell people to like kind of just salute the things that you don't know. Like just watching the workouts, they're running like 6 miles a day.
Yeah, it's a physical thing, man. It's insane with the amount of things that they put into it. People have no idea, though. That's a very good point.
And they want to, and they're preparing you to go to college. Some of these kids want to go like to college and doing this stuff. And like the show that they're working on is a 8.5-minute show that they constantly do from start to finish. And then when you think about it like that, like, dang, for you to be able to memorize, move, play music, march, all of these different things for that long of a time without messing up, without getting mentally fatigued, you're sitting there like, man, that's kind of crazy. So
yeah,
I want to give a shout out to that, man, because my eyes have been completely open to that scenario, and I'm like, I'm 100% in for stuff like that, and going wild. But that's kind of just been my week, man. It's been fun. Other than Addict texting me about something that he said he don't see for the last 48 hours, and I'm like, it's been there.
I definitely don't see it, but we'll continue that at a different time.
Okay, but other than that, sir, that is it.
No doubt. Yeah, man. For me, shout out to everyone in the chat. He said, for taking, yo, that's messy. Yeah, they messy in the chat. Anyway, they try to say that Call of Duty ain't got nothing to be scared about. Okay, wow.
Yeah, I figured Danny Passion with the $2 super chat. Honest answer is called. Should they be shaken or not? What do you guys think?
Yeah, that's the question they were saying. Should Call of Duty be shaken or not? The chat is talking about this.
This
right
is the biggest competition
the Call of Duty fan base is not shaking because you're like Nicki Minaj shaking. So nobody care about y'all. Y'all keep your fake stuff over there, drop kicking people, taking them off of roofs, and running around with pink guns and doing all types of weirdo stuff. God bless with y'all. We're going to keep it real over here. Y'all keep it real over there. Keep your twerking and working that way. I'm going to do the campaign with twerking and working ain't there. And then I'll see ya on the next side. God bless.
But what if they said with Call of Duty, they revealed it? They said, what if Call of Duty just smacked it in the face? It's crazy.
It's an impossibility because you're tied to the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. You can't be better than. You can just be as good as. So you can be as good as last year. You can't be as better as this. So God bless, man. Y'all listen. Y'all ain't got to fight talking about looking for relevancy. It's millions of y'all. Why are y'all worried about us little guys? We are nobodies, right?
We will see what happens.
That's right.
Soon.
God forbid we win.
And of course, we have the game of himself, the Shinobi Lord Cognito, spreading that us in the realm of the ILP. Not telling you what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. Shout out to my man, Mr. Manny Plays, the little Duke this week, talking about Contraband and a whole bunch of other stuff. And then shout out to Solve. Like I said, we were visiting places we can't talk about just yet. And obviously, shout out to Addict with Level Reforge, which we will discuss. And all the Lords are currently playing something that we cannot talk about, which we are very excited to talk about at due time. Probably got another week or so before that. As far as me, being that I can't talk about the games I'm playing, I was actually did an old school, but playing Wasteland 3. I'm really enjoying it, man. Really enjoying it. I've been I want to shout out to Matty because
how's that permadeath?
It's real. It's real. But what I
like, do you scum save a lot?
Yeah, for sure. It's turn bail. I'm XCOM guy. We scum saving every 5 minutes. Every bad decision we all like be doing that. Yeah, I'm not playing that game. So be doing that. But it just kind of get into the Brian Fargo mind. Shout out to Maddie. He had a great interview with Brian Fargo, obviously, who's doing what you call a Clockwork Revolution, and obviously previously did Wasteland, and just hearing him, talk about stuff. So I just want to kind of give it a playthrough, do that. Obviously, you got the Battlefield 6 beta, going on. And that's been pretty much it. Other than that, shout out to my Patreon duties. Hashtag Cogley, hashtag Slayer, your favorite anime, was Demon Slayer episodes 3 through 6. And I must admit, y'all, Demon Slayer is the one that got me. I like Demon Slayer.
Oh, you like it?
I like Demon Slayer. Yeah. I still don't like his checkerboard, but I will say this. I like him. Like him. All right, can I ask y'all this? I wish Attic was here. What is this thing? Is it dirt? Is it? Did he got like a problem? What is the patch on the forehead? Yeah. I'm trying to figure. Is it a bruise?
It's a bruise.
What happened to him? They explain where he got this.
I'm not gonna tell you because it's very vital to the actual anime.
Okay, cool. Because that's my only question. Like, bro, what's up with your bruise?
Right now, it looks like a bruise. It's not that way the entire anime.
So right now is up. He got water clouds come up, water clouds come down style. He saying his little moves when he doing his thing. The demons is outside. He graduated Pinocchio gang. He graduated, so he got his cloud jacket. He had a little blue jacket with the clouds on it. I was like, all right, cool. And then Sister Girl is wild. Like once he threw her in a box and he carried. I said, "This is hilarious."
This is hilarious.
This is the funniest thing.
You ain't seen nothing. She has a transformation, and she looks crazy in that transformation.
Yo, she's ill. But the funniest is he was fighting the T-1000 demons last week. They had liquid metal ones. They was on the floor. But demon, you said y'all dirty. Y'all know what the writers? Y'all dirty. The demons was targeting less than 13-year-old girls. Going up in the bed, snatch them while they sleep. Demon Slayer. And y'all trying to get around with the writing saying it's the demons. Why is it this age group of girls? And why are they preying on these young individuals? That's all I got to say.
Women in general.
Yeah. Oh, they do that.
They get demons for a reason.
Yes, so they get all they rocks off with the demons, boy. Oh my. Then one dude got his sister captured, right? And the demon was like, I don't know what was it? And he had a whole, like the Resident Evil storefront, which you buy in, right? He had a whole bunch of hair clips and buns of all the little girls that I said, I can't. Everyone that he murdered, he's like, I don't know which one. Take a look. I was like, they are wilding. So salute to them. It is hilarious. I'm definitely like, again,
they go to Red Nose Demon right there. That's
yeah.
Right
Pinocchio. Yeah, I like Pinocchio. Yeah. But he's a sucker though, because he let them little kids, he knew them little kids was going, he sent them little kids to their doom. The demons is farming kids.
Yeah.
They're farming them. I'm like, yo, what is this? And the master knows that they're not going to make it. He keeps sending kids out here, and this wild demon cop getting stronger, farming the kids, getting bad experience off the kids. The Demon Slayer, Joe. They got me watching for the Patreon.
He's watching Demon Slayer.
Yeah, so
because Demon Slayer, the movie is about to drop. I can't wait for you to get to Jujutsu Kaisen. You're gonna really like that a lot. I'm on Jujutsu Kaisen with Dip Down. So
that's what's up.
How far did you get in Demon Slayer so far?
I'm like 6 episodes in, but it's crazy. It's crazy. And what I like about where they get me and King, I can understand, like me, Soft King, we come from the traditional run short karate flick where they beat you down to get nice. Mm-hmm. Like, no, get your form right. 20 lashes. You like, sir, I can't, but I cannot. Like that I like. When they was doing that, they was lashing him into some bitch. I was like, yes, you gotta get. But the funny thing, though, King, why for the Demon Slayer trials, but before they farm the kids out, they throw them in the demon's hood and leave the kids there at night. And whoever the kids are that survive the trial.
Yes,
dropping 2 kids off in Compton and go at night is fend for yourself. Yo, if you can make it out of there, you won the trial. I said, this is the greatest. I said, I like these people. They're savage with it. I ain't going front. I like there's some sadistic evil writers, but I like it. It's funny.
No quarter, bro. That's how
no quarter. So shout out to Demon Slayer. That's been my writing. And then can we talk about when we owe the Road to Tokyo stream with all of us and
that's next week, right?
Oh, it is next week, right?
That's next week.
So it's next week. So
because the following week I'm gone.
Yeah, because you're gone. Right. So that's gonna be next week. And you guys have got us to this point. We are here with accessories that I didn't know.
That was all Sovereign. And I guess he did that just to show you he love y'all, but how much he got disdain for us. Yes, because I'm not gonna hold you. When this little dude showed up, I said, you know what? I gotta make it into something nice. I gotta make it work. I'm gonna be more upset when I gotta have on a costume.
I ain't gonna put out talking all that talk, and then I saw some extra package show up with something I ain't like, and I was like, "Oh man, this is dirty work."
Wifey is like, "Why do you have that monkey there?" And I said, "Who? Diddy?" She said, "Why you calling him Diddy?" I said, "That's his name." And she said, "No, that is not his name, and you gave him that name. And why are you calling him Diddy?" I had to go to Google. I said,
you had to let her know.
I said, okay, Google.
The OG Diddy.
Who is Diddy Kong? He's right there. Yo, my phone.
Your phone.
My phone looked at me like, yeah. So she saw it and she was like, "Oh, you didn't make that up. Oh, you didn't give him that name." She was like, "Oh, because I was gonna have some questions for you out here representing somebody that." I said, first of all, we ain't doing that. But second of all, this is Diddy Kong, and he was there first before he got that name. Right? And I like Diddy Kong Racing. So, but my costume, y'all didn't see.
Mm-hmm.
These dudes don't want to show you yours.
Don't show it.
Nah, they know. Nah, this face gotta be shown. This face is you. This is you. You did this to me.
All right,
All
man.
right?
Let me. All right, man.
You did this to me, man. You did this to me.
Yo, you know the dude that I tagged on Long Island Retro that he was doing that?
Sit there.
I found him. Yeah, that was crazy.
You gonna sit there and tell me I can't show that face? You did that face to me. I'm gonna be that face right there, man.
I gotta do this stupid godly foolishness.
Yeah,
It's
that was
great.
all you though. That was
Bro,
all you.
I got
the
a
world got
Yoshi
you
costume on. A Yoshi
Wow,
costume
bro.
on.
It is that next
dressing
week.
up
By the
as a
way,
With
woman.
a tail.
he said I'm dressing up. You gotta wear that. I'm talking about I'm dressing up as Little Mermaid.
You wanted to be that girl.
But yeah, it's gonna be next week. Oh, shout out to Launch Gaming. We will take care of the Scrap of the Month topic sharing when you guys come through next week. We'll do it next week because we'll have the full show and it'll be funny, so you can see us in all our ridiculousness. So that'll be next week. LogNet. And I believe that Sue Bagels and my man RK. If y'all listening, it's not this week. I gotta hit y'all. Forgot to hit y'all, but that'll be that.
Look at Forte's background.
Oh, look at Forte background. It's
Yo,
great.
his background been lit. I noticed something.
That's sick.
I said, yo,
That's
he got his joints flying around in the background. Yeah.
You see
I
this
said-
box? See how big this box is?
Yes,
Yo.
that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
You see this?
Yo.
See, you wasn't supposed to show that. That's why I forgot about that.
Yo.
I forgot about that. That was part of the show.
Yo, Addict,
That's
pin him,
wild.
pin him, Adam.
That's wild.
pin it.
See this?
Addict, pin him. What are you doing,
this?
host? Where the
You
host? The
see
host.
this?
The host ain't.
Yeah,
Oh,
look at
there
this.
you go.
Why is his tongue sticking out like that?
Oh my God! Look at his eyes.
Look at
though.
this.
Somebody said, "Who you gonna call?"
What is this?
Big Forte.
Look at this. He's all smushed like he did. Wait till he comes out of the plastic.
Oh man,
And
next
then-
week
and
is
then
gonna be wild.
Indoctrinated, man.
And then this.
Yeah.
See, that's
Yeah.
the part.
No, yo,
Forte, turn it around.
Yo, Forte,
That's the
Forte, Forte, that's all me.
I
That's
did
all
that to
me,
you.
son. I did that to you, son.
This thing here.
Puffy's home.
Not
This
the
thing.
slide. Oh man, you got a hat.
Look at this,
Somebody
Yo.
said, Country Big said, "Pause, Busters."
Yo, Forte, some of my best video games was Ghostbusters.
Facts. Remember Ghostbusters for the Genesis?
Oh, that was
Yes.
great. Little big head
Fire.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
That
the
was
big
fire.
head one.
Yep, yo,
Fire.
that was dope. The one for I had it for Super Nintendo. Remember, that's when back when we used to compare the games.
Yeah, the
So
games.
I had the Super Nintendo one. I had that one. But one of my best ones was the ones in VR.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
That
never played
joint,
VR
yeah.
Ghostbusters.
I was just playing in MetaQuest the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible fun stuff. So again, some of my best movies and that stuff. And I was like, so when I'm talking to the group, I was like, yo, you think you're gonna like this? I said, it's funny, it's dope, and it's also iconic, and it's also video game related. Because at first I was like, I had to show them the lineage, but I'm so happy. But yeah, Sovereign, this is the reason why we got brothers. Sovereign could look at the costumes and said, how can I put a little bit of salt on that, make that look good, little bit of ketchup, make that nice, make that flavor pop. So yeah, it's not just a regular costume until Sovereign has his say. So,
Yeah, you can thank RK for that. Diddy on his back is what started
that's
it
what
all.
started it all. No doubt. So we're gonna get into the show if Attic is ready.
yeah.
So
Attic, are you ready? Yeah.
Are you ready?
Do we have Paris showing up?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Paris.
you messy. I already know what you did.
I want anybody that could ping Paris. Ping Paris.
Is that a bed to D too?
Yeah,
Oh, man.
usually Paris is
You know
in the
what,
chat.
King? We are going to talk about Helldivers later, so we give Paris plenty of time to come in here.
No, we can't because Cog is leaving early.
Yeah.
Cog is leaving early.
This topic too. Hopefully he come through, man.
Well,
but this
I do feel like I want you to be part of the level Reforge conversation.
Okay.
And
See what's
that's not gonna be a long like a long.
All right, so set it off.
All right, so yeah, you set it off with the level Reforge.
Level Reforge is set my boy up. So Level Reforge again, powered by HyperX, Omen, and AMD. It's a gaming event that mixed entertainment, friendly competition, and product reveals. And also we had some faction leaders there. You know what I'm saying? And then also in terms of new hardware, new gaming tech announced there, the HyperX Cloud SoundCloud. Alpha 2 Wireless Game has the HyperX Flipcast microphone, HyperX SoloCast 2 black microphone. And then shout out to LordsGaming.net. Lord Mahmoud, we have our prior to Level Reforge actually announcing HP did announce their Omen and HyperX gaming lineup. The Omen Max 45L, and that is a beast of a machine. AMD Ryzen 9 9950X3D. Yeah, the PC Max is very excited.
Stop.
With the AMD Ryzen 9 9550X3D and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5090, built for AAA gaming and content creation. It's patented cryo chamber cooling systems, lower CPU temperatures. So they had that there. Also the Omen 35L and the Stealth Edition. We had a lot of other accessories. And like I said, it also, again, it announced of all this hardware that they announced that were gaming centric. They had the Level Reforge event, which our brother, Lord Addict, traveled out there to see. Addict, so it is on you, man. Tell us about the Level Reforge event. What is your experience? What'd you expect? How was it, man?
So first off, it looks like, most of the time when it comes to showing this type of products and stuff off, what they'll do is like a traditional keynote, something like a E3, where they'll come out there and just have them pop up there. But they took a different approach this time. They did something.
Hit the topic button over the top step. So which
what?
hit the Level Reforge, light it up.
I did.
Oh, my fault. I'm late. Continue. Sorry.
So what they did is they did something called Level Reforge, and essentially they partnered with streamers. They partnered with teammates for the streamers, and they had to play these games where it was like, one game they had to see how tall they could stack these blocks up, and if it was whoever had the highest height would win the actual competition. And the funny thing is, there was like multiple rounds to every one of these. So for instance, the one where you're building blocks, what they would do is they would be like, okay, now you're doing a physical challenge on top of it, where they put this thing, you had to balance yourself while you were doing it. So that was with everything. They had matching game things where, how like you guys probably don't know this, but like Pokemon Stadium had a game where you had to match tiles together. And they would show it to you and then flip them over, and you had to match as many as you could.
You got to like
so
memorization.
The memory game.
Mm-hmm.
They did that, and one of them, they put these glasses, and you could tell that they didn't think too much into some of these extra ones, because you literally couldn't see anything out of the glasses.
Oh, damn.
Oh, they put these on you.
Yeah, so... So it was interesting. What I like about it is they're finding a different way of reaching as many people as possible, because this was directed towards the streamers' audiences. And then what they would do is between every game, they would have they would zoom out to another area of it, and they would have someone talking to not just random, because for those of you who don't know, you go to these events, and the Lords could tell you, go to like a PAX West, PAX East. Unfortunately, the majority of the people you're talking to have nothing to do with the project. Nothing. They're interns that's been hired from a company, and essentially you're talking to someone that probably looked at a piece of paper and told them what type of game it was 2 hours before you talked to them.
Yeah, never worked on the game, or from some other contracted company or PR firm or something.
Well,
yeah.
I was talking to our contact at at HP, and he was very adamant. He's like, we wanted to make sure that the people that designed these things were the ones that was talking about these things. And you could tell, because they have almost no experience in talking like that. Like you could tell they were nervous. You could tell that they were stuttering. And keep them. They were doing it with just like 5 or 6 people. I can't imagine how they felt when they were doing it in front of the cameras. So what I appreciate that is, look, there are people that work for PR companies, people that work for these back end companies that will put effort to it. They won't just go out there. They'll actually learn your product. They'll actually take the initiative to learn it before they do it. They'll actually want to explain your product to the press and to influencers, to streamers, to the best of their ability. And then there's people that just go there because they know that what's the point? So, because they're interns in a variety of companies. Like, they're going to be on something new next week. So what I appreciate this is there's no better person to pitch your game and to sell your game or sell your product than the people that made it. Because when there's actual questions that are important, because how many times we've been at these events, Cog, and we'll ask a question like, well, we can't answer that. We don't know.
We can't answer that right now. We don't know. You have to get back to you. Yeah.
Majority of E3s.
Yeah, we've had that before.
What I liked about this whole thing is, okay, so usually Cog and I will go to these HP events in the background, and it's really a lot of high-end execs with some influencers there or some content creators there, a lot of writers, right? So we go representing the website, but we're representing Iron Lords. With this event here, this was really tailored to content creators and influencers and streamers. And so it came across the docket, and Attic was perfectly suited for this endeavor. Now, full disclosure, HP is a partner, sponsor, type of thing. And in this, they flew Attic out there and stuff like this. This is the reason why we was making sure that he was wearing his proper Crocs.
The Crocs out there.
But see, this was also a test bed for his book bags, because every road to Tokyo, we do different, like at different events, we try different things to make sure that Tokyo was going to be a good place to do things, right? So this was the Crocs for Attic and the book bag. So Attic set his stuff up in a book bag. He had his HP laptop and his Omen with him. And he goes out there to the event. Now, this is stuff that we saw ahead of time. But Attic gets there to the event, and our contact that we meet at various times in New York is
over there. Yeah, that's what's up.
So he gets a chance to see Attic for the first time, and Attic's first time rapport with him was, something great. But it was also about Attic seeing other influencers in that space and streamers in that space doing different things. And I think HP is at the forefront of that because, like Attic touched on, not only do they have people there that know the product, majority of those people made the product. They're very knowledgeable in the product. So anytime we have a question, they can answer these things. And maybe they're not the greatest speakers. Maybe they're not the most, crowd friendly,
because it's a new space. The gaming community space is a complete new space that corporate, just dealing with. I've dealt with HP in the past when I used to ID for corporate. So it's refreshing to see them in gaming environments and really pushing out to the gaming community. So yeah, of course it's a different environment. You got to get used to the questions and stuff like that. So but it's cool to see them really taking the gaming community and gaming centric stuff serious, especially the hardware.
What I appreciated is just the. I like when people do different things. This industry has had like a key component on doing like 5 or 6 of the same type of events. This is something completely new. I've never been to anything like this. Like I said, they would have the game, and then after the game, they would have this scenario where, they're sitting down with someone that may be on the hardware team, the accessory team, on the headset team, and they would just ask them questions, and that would only work with the people designing it because they can actually answer the hard questions than random people that they would hire for the actual kind of event. The venue itself was crazy. It does not look as big as it actually is. It was like you had to go underground then up. And so Extra Emily was there. She was a host. I didn't know the other host. Foosley was there. They had a bunch of random people. Pokimane showed up on the screen afterwards. So, and that just shows it's just like, what I just appreciated is the extra they went to go above and beyond to like make sure this event came out. Now, obviously there's some tech issues and, I do think that they need to work on stuff like that, but I think for overall, it was a great event. I will say HP is making some good products. Like I've always appreciated their stuff, but like, for instance, like they have new headsets and like, I love these Astro headsets. And when I was using these newer HyperX headsets, I was like, I actually could see myself replacing my Astro headset with this because
was that the Cloud Alpha 2, sir? Was that which one? Do you remember?
Yes, it was the Alpha 2. Because I'm very big on dual Bluetooth, where I can hear Bluetooth and I can what?
No, because it makes me laugh. Because remember me and you talked, and one thing that I saw was so funny because he's the ultimate multitasker.
Yeah, he needs to have it like a thing that does like
I'm
five
a person.
things.
I got like I don't want to hear no other noise. I just want to hear one thing, right?
Yep, that's me. I focus.
Yeah, I'm and Addict's like, no, I can't do what you talk about, Cock. He's like, I gotta have music going, and then I can listen to the game. So like the fact that it has that dual channel, what is it, the Bluetooth kind of thing?
Essentially,
Perfect
like the one that they have now has Bluetooth, but you have to switch back and forth. So it's either Bluetooth or what you're actually trying to listen to. Well, these newer ones, they have, because these ones right now, I can have Bluetooth. One's ear is Bluetooth, one's ear is whatever I'm doing. And they both have nozzles that you can turn up and down. And, this one has similar features. Like, because my big thing is, like, I want to be able to listen to both. Because I would, like, listen to a podcast while I'm editing a video. Or there's a variety of things. And I'm gonna be a real man. Their mics, I didn't think I would replace these Shure mics with anything, but I was hearing the quality of these new mics. Yeah, now they ain't cheap. These new mics ain't cheap, but these Shuros ain't cheap either. So
you talk about the XLR mics, right?
Yeah, they got the XLR joints now. They coming for sure on that, and they got the the Flipcast. I just put a link in the chat for those who just want to get an idea of the products we talk about. Shout out to Mahmoud, LordsOfGaming.net. I just put the link in the chat. It shows all the products we literally talk about. But you talk about the Flipcast and then the SoloCast 2, which is and then studio grade sound for creators. So they're jumping into the XLR bag.
Yo, Cog got a chance to see me be bougie. Yeah. Right? So I'm talking to the execs, right? And they showed me the headsets, right? And it was like, it's up to 250 hours of nonstop power. I'm like, yeah. Because the other ones, I thought the other ones that we had, the cloud joints, I said, oh, yeah, man, I didn't charge my thing up for like a week and a half. Yeah. So he was like, oh, that's great. I said, excuse me, does these come with the
wings?
The wings on the ears? He said, oh, well, not these at the time. I said, don't send me those. I said, do not send me those. I said, listen, I do Marvel Rivals. When I'm playing Marvel Rivals, I got on these headsets and I like the wings on the side. I said, the 3D printing is what you got me in. You and HyperX told me that this was the wave. Listen, I'm going to keep the boot on their head. You're not going to introduce a thing that you're going to do and then walk away from it.
Sir, that is incorrect. Let me clarify.
That is incorrect. But he can tell you, that I stood on that business.
Yeah, you stood on business. They're showing a new product live, right?
Watch this.
His product line is not the same one. They didn't say, here's the new version of what you had without the feature you like. That's not what happened. What happened is they said, here's a new product line for competing with the Astro 850s. But your one, we're coming out later with the new roadmap. So your joint is coming. Don't worry.
And I told him, I said,
like, I don't care about your new. And I joint that got the customization wings.
And I told him, I said, good. Send me the ones when you get the wings.
Wow.
Yeah, he messy.
Yeah,
during the presentation, it was hilarious. I can go for it.
So these are the threes. These are not the alphas, but I thought it was funny. I'll show you. They have like the little level Reforge thing on the
custom
side.
jump.
And what's funny is the newer ones. This thing pops off like this.
So they're customizable.
Yeah, so like you can pop this off.
That's the one that lights up, right?
Yeah, the newer ones, this lights up. Like this whole thing is gone. Like it's just color. And
that's the old one, Cog.
And the way that they were describing is like eventually, this is my interpretation. That they didn't flat out say this, so I want to be clear with that. I feel like the way they were describing, they're eventually going to have this part where like you can customize any kind of shape you want, and the light will come through and make it glow. So that's what it seemed like to me that they were going to do. Are they going to do that? I don't know. But look, I really enjoyed the products. Like it's like I said, especially because we've been very clear, guys. Like we've been very clear with everyone we've ever talked to. And you can ask Cog, you can ask King. It's like these Shure mics are not being replaced. It's just not happening because we don't mind, meeting brands halfway, but we won't devalue the product and the quality of the podcast for money. It's just not happening because you guys are big. We're big on good audio, but I'm gonna be real, man. These newer mics,
we might have to solve the audio comparison to see, you know.
Yeah. So
he's an audiophile when he gets his PC and his new microphone set up, you know. Maybe he can put it through spaces and see.
I'm getting something.
We did have conversations.
So we did, right? So we saw, and the arm. They showed the arm, and they talking to me about the mic and stuff. I'm like, yeah, we use Shure mics. And they said, well, this is XLR. Like,
that's what you call the Quadcast 2.
This is the Quadcast 2.
Came out,
that joint is fire.
So that one is the joint. So see, Attic going, he went and came back with stuff.
Yeah, he gave us but the crazy thing is, I mean, excuse me, that's the solo. Is it the solo cast 2 or the Quadcast?
No, that's the
Quadcast.
Yeah. But what's crazy is, and that one is fire.
But they got another one.
I think that's the one that's the solo cast too.
That's the one for
small joint
Japan.
with the pop filter. Yeah. So if you want to travel for, basically what they're doing, y'all, is the reason why we have to talk about it is
their new mic is their new mic is XLR, but the crazy part, it's dual functioning. It's XLR and USB. So you can have it hooked up to one. Let's say you have a dual setup where people edit and people podcast or stream. You can have it hooked up to each, and that mic will work on each setup.
That's crazy, though. Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, I just appreciate them really taking the game.
I appreciate content create. Okay, so the event that we went to before this, they were approaching content creating, right? This event that we went to, they really dug in deep with content creators, streamers of that nature. And then, of course, with Attic, with the Reforge, that was it, taking it to the next level. But they want you to be able to podcast out of a bag. Podcast in the bag. Take your laptop, take your the microphone. The microphone has a stand that is weighted, right? And it's just plug in.
It's similar to this
sound. Yes, it is so dope. And it has a touch to mute. So if somebody walks in the room, touch to mute.
Yep. And you get the visual indicator as well, which I love.
The noise cancellation. Incredible stuff that HP is working with.
Keep talking. I can show them the touch to mute thing.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. It's cool. But no, anyway, real quick, I just want to get Saul in because I know he get a chance to. Me and King got a chance to see a lot of these products before. Again, put the link in there on launchgaming.net. But Saul, anything caught your eye as far as what Attic saw at Level Reforge, HP Level Reforge Gaming, and Omen HyperX stuff?
I think just in conjunction with the stuff that you guys saw, it's more about how like the PCs that they're building. They're putting in sort of their own bespoke sort of cooling solutions and things like that you don't necessarily see from boutique manufacturers. Like boutique manufacturers, they will put together a PC for you. You know, they from top to bottom, they test it top to bottom. You know, the Origins and the super like high end sort of boutique manufacturers. But what HP has done is like, okay, we're taking that route as well. And then adding additional hardware that we've created to sort of enhance the experience. Like specifically when you guys talked about like with the new desktop, right, the 45L, and that specific cooling solution that it has where it's integrated into the hardware. Now, some people, you know, PC gamers tend to be fiddlers and whatever, and they don't like the fact that they're kind of locked down a little bit. There's been some criticism of that stuff, like with like the Alienware stuff, where it's like you can't mess with it as much as you would like to because of kind of the form factor and things like that. But I do like the fact that they're looking at these because, again, if you're trying to make these more accessible to people that are now jumping more into the PC space, like you want to build something that is, you know, that you don't have to necessarily fiddle with, that does things on its own, that figures things out on its own. And these PCs are kind of leaning into that, where it's like, okay, you know, you have your PC, you're like, all right, it's super powerful, it should be doing A, B, and C, but it's not doing this. Oh, I don't understand why it's doing this. Or it's you know, my CPU and GPU running super hot, why is that happening? And then therein comes the fiddling part. They're working towards eliminating that more or making it easier on the user side, where it's like, oh, press this button and it'll assess what's going on. Oh, this cooling solution to make sure your stuff is running optimally all the time. It's just ways of simplifying the PC space for the person that's maybe looking to jump into it for the first time. And I really appreciate all that stuff. So that it's very cool.
And I can't remember one of those mics. It might be the dual one or the solo one that Cog was talking about. Also works on consoles.
Yes,
that's what they said. So
that's crazy.
And see, man, look, man, people HP already trying to fix the people that you play with that have trash mics.
But anyway, enough of that. But yeah, we just want to salute HP, salute Addict for going out there.
Yeah,
to level Reforge, and such a dope event, and to see HP taking the gaming space seriously. You're seeing the strides. I think it's super impressive to see.
And I want to be clear because I see people know, is this an HP ad? They haven't paid us a penny, but we're still going to talk about stuff because we want you guys to have the best information that goes out there. Sure, they gave us hardware. They flew me out to LA, but it's more about educating you guys on. A lot of you are interested in getting into the influencer market. A lot of you interested in becoming streamers. This is information you might need to go into that because they have very affordable mics that you can compete with people popping out the gate that's been doing it for a year or two.
And to further eloquate Addict's point, y'all were telling me and complimenting me on the quality of my camera and the stream when I was in LA. That was on Wi-Fi, and that was on that laptop, the Omen Max 16. I'm telling you, with that microphone, and I brought it up to him because we weren't able to get that microphone ahead of time. That will be rectified going forward to Japan, but podcasting out of a bag is very important for any content creator, because the year before when we went to Summer Games Fest, I couldn't podcast. I couldn't do my show. And y'all guys was like, yo, King is up at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning doing a show. It gave me the flexibility in order for me to bring you the content at any time, anywhere. And I'm appreciative to that. And when I spoke to them, and I told them, I said, we were in the same room utilizing the PCs, the laptops, and you didn't hear the fans blowing. You didn't know that somebody was inside the room because the noise cancellation inside the devices was actually really good. So I'm telling you right now, they are coming after the content creator space, and the fact that they know that if you're going to play video games and you're going to use AI to help you out with certain stuff, the AI equipment that they're using is insane. It's literally plug and play. Where y'all don't want to tweak and twerk, y'all can do it. And if y'all want to act like this HP ad, we haven't got paid for it, but like Addict said, we have gotten the hardware.
Facts.
And he has been flown across the world, you know. So again, this is just the beginning. But if you do want to start a podcast, if you do want to start a show, if you do want to start clips, if you do want to make your content better, I think HP is a solution that maybe you are overlooking.
The funny part is, chat be like, oh, and it's just one dude, but I just want to be very clear. It's like, you guys wouldn't believe the amount of money we've let go. Because it's like not a right fit, not a right fit. Don't matter, not a right fit.
That part. Anyway, so we all good. So let's get let's get these super chats. Did we get any super chats today? I don't think we.
Yeah, you got some for sure.
Okay,
we got a super chat from Dick Down about how he whipped my behind this week on Fight Night Friday.
Okay,
get out of here.
We got JMac 800 with the $5 super chat. Tell him again, Lord Sav. Thank you so much. I don't know what I said, but thank you. I appreciate you, Mac. I appreciate that, bro. Then we got Zip Davis. $5 super chat. Zip with the drip. Hey Lord, Zip with the drip here. Banana Goons and Glizzy Guardians rise up. Gotta pop that potassium and inject that beef.
That's next week.
Banana Goons, Zip. Seize him, son. Somebody go get him, son.
Let's see some glizzies and bananas in the chat. That's great.
No, that's disgusting. Somebody stop him, son.
And we have a Lucius Augustus, $2 super chat. Hit me up if y'all want to play Battlefield. Now.
Yeah.
Then we have Mac22TH54. $5 super chat. Forte, has the SKU for the ROG Xbox Ally X shown up yet at GameStop? Hashtag whole slate coming. I don't know if Forte is at liberty.
Is at liberty to talk about that stuff?
No. Not yet.
We're gonna move on.
Now after the 20th, he'll see stuff.
Then we have Mofo Trex with the $2 super chat. Phil Dominus's package is huge. Why did I have to say that? Why did you force me to say that?
And it's Mofo T-Rex.
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it.
Oh, Mofo T-Rex. Sorry.
Yeah, Mofo T-Rex. Yeah, he wants you to know about Phil's package.
You know what's gonna be funny? Saul she's gonna be like, "No, let I'll read that."
Then we have Danny Passion, $2 super chat. No, not official, just the passion.
Just the passion.
Honest answer is COD been shaken or not?
Yeah,
I guess
we talk about it. Yeah, they
twerking.
You gotta watch out. Big
Mega 3 Stallion.
What they show on the outside is completely different than what's going on inside.
Yeah, that's right. Sexy red skin. Get out of here.
Then we have
Sexy red skin.
$10 super chat from the Gaming Circle podcast. Salute to my ILP brethren. You all are keeping me entertained while waiting on my pilgrimage to Gamescom. Shout out to Asante. And is everyone going this year? Or is this just Asante going out there?
So, yeah, let us know, Gaming. So also, shout out to my man, LordsOfGaming.net will be at Gamescom. Shout out to my man Teddy from Lognet. He will be there. The homie Teddy will be there. So make sure you pull up on him if you see him. K Asante, if you're there, man. Oh, first, shout out to you, K Asante. Shout out to you. You know what you did behind the scene, man. I love you, brother, for that. That was a lot of love and respect. But yeah, shout out to him, Teddy. And then hopefully 2026.
We'll be there. Hopefully.
Yo, shoot some questions that you want. If Teddy's out there, shoot those questions so we can send it to Teddy because he's out there representing us.
Speaking of Teddy, did y'all check the lineup? We have. Yes. Shout out to you, Teddy. We'll answer you there. We'll answer you there.
Big in Tokyo?
Yeah, bro.
Big in Tokyo? Oh.
Check it right now to see. Check it right now to see what he hooked up.
Oh man, hold on. We got like dance like that.
This matters more to me and maybe you, Cog, but
man, hold on. Where my line at? Shout out to
looking forward to ILP at TGS 2025 and Gamescom 2026. Yes, my brother. Yeah.
Oh,
who did you shout out to Teddy?
That's a hotel day for
me. You're going.
Yeah, you're going. Kicking and scratching. You going, damn it.
You guys going to the Pokemon Center. So I'll go
exactly. No.
Hey, we going cafes and Pokemon cafes. I already know. I'm forced to do that. I already know.
We're all in. We're all in.
You guys are in enemy territory in terms of me because all that's for me.
That's awesome. Yeah. Salute.
There we have Dandy Passion once again, $5 super chat. King, I have over 700 hours on COD since Modern Warfare 2019, and I'm skipping COD this year. Wow. Okay.
Good.
Okay. And we got.
I can't skip it because it's free.
I can.
We got skip it. 4 guys with quarters, $5 super chat. Shout out to you guys. What's up, clown? LL Cool J, Mama said knock you out. Video starts playing. King walks into the ring with green gloves. Mario comes up. TKO. King wins. Then we have the Iron Rook, $5 super chat. I like that you like Demon Slayer. It's a birthmark. You'll know more later.
Rook, yes. I owe you some. Shout out to you. Shout out to my boy Jimmy V. I owe y'all some messages. Y'all been hitting me up. I've been very busy this weekend, but I like it, man. I like it. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yo,
I got one of these.
Oh wow!
What the
Helldivers?
That's a Helldiver?
No, this is Ant-Man.
That's Ant-Man.
That's Ant-Man. That look like Helldivers.
Ant-Man. What Ant-Man?
No, this is Ant-Man. It's a popcorn box from the movie theater.
Oh, with it's part of the butter table. Y'all be getting the free stuff over there in West Virginia, boy.
Yo, they gave you the bootleg Ant-Man. That's Hornet Man.
Hornet Man.
they give you a Hornet Man.
You stupid.
Yo, let me show you what Ant-Man look like.
Oh, here we go.
You can stop me enjoy. Oh, I can't take his helmet off.
Yeah,
but that ain't it, son. But God bless.
You're messy.
Hornet Man.
You're ridiculous. Anyway, what else we got?
Then we got
guy.
Then we got Hollywood Rules, $5 super chat. Happy Sunday to my NYC, West Virginia, Detroit cousins. Guys, keeping me entertained while I grill up dinner for my troops. Nice. Cog, Mets killing me. Salute General. Hashtag no PS6. Oh, they want. Hey, yo, that picture yesterday. I like that kid.
Yeah,
I like him.
I like him. That's all you can hope. It's just I'm just so frustrated with them, bro.
Yeah, listen, man. The Yanks have been winning. They've been winning a little bit more lately, but they're giving up too many runs, bro. They have to be scoring 21 to win the game. Like
they need to get Tim Tebow.
Yeah, my last thing I'll say is just me and Batty talked about it. I was always felt the pitching that we had was sus, and we were overachieving, and now that things have come down to earth. I was like, this is what I expected, but yeah, they better do something. I ain't liking what's going on.
Yeah, no, it's not good. Hollywood Rules, once again, $5 super chat. You know, Madden is fun when you are in practice mode, practicing the playbook,
bro. That Madden kind of lit.
Yeah, everybody's talking about that Madden's lit.
You ain't do that trial to get you ain't. Oh, you don't like it. Oh, damn, boy, you not feeling it.
He's into college. He's into college.
Real quick. Just what you don't like about it. What you don't like about it. I'm just curious.
Too slow.
Yeah, that too. No, it's not. I know I played it. It's not bad. It's by far the best version of Madden we done had in probably the last 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that it's like King said, for me, it's just missing that speed,
football speed,
that feel. Like and I'm not even saying that. The thing is, that's what they try to use to separate college from the NFL. But it's kind of weird because NFL is way faster than college. It's it's like the overall like philosophy of college just seems faster, but everything moves faster in the NFL. Like,
got it.
It's just crazy. But gameplay wise, I did play it. I do like it. I just want, a little bit more. But guess what? Once football season start,
that's what I'm saying. I'm
gonna be locked in. I gotta see if Tesla is just as good in the game as he is
as it is in the thing
for the Lions right now. But
I feel
that's
that.
it. But it's cool.
Doubt. What else we got, Son?
So yeah, Hollywood Rules also said Alien Earth, fellas, on Hulu is fire. Yeah, I heard Alien Earth.
Yeah, everybody keep telling me I gotta finish
3 times.
Yeah, I gotta
Alien Earth.
I gotta finish Sandman season 2. Then I'm jumping in.
Speaking of like TV and movies things, has any of you seen Weapons yet?
No.
Yes.
What's Weapons?
I gotta see that movie.
Go see Weapons. Go see Weapons, and we'll do an R&R. I need to do an R&R.
All right. So Addict Monday Weapons.
Yeah.
Monday,
I just gotta say this.
Tomorrow, my dude. How you gonna say Monday Weapons?
Monday Weapons. I'm gonna see it tomorrow. You can see it Tuesday.
See Weapons tomorrow is I'm gonna need
the eye effect.
I got you. But I need more people to see Weapons.
I'll see it tomorrow. It's a movie.
It's a movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna see it
out now.
It's out now, yeah.
came
Speaking of
out last
that,
week.
just to say, you know how I told you guys
Cog
that
don't want to see it because that's the Silver Surfer that's playing.
You know how I told you guys
as
that
long as it ain't Silver Surfer, I'm good.
You know how I told you guys that my local theater was like not playing that Demon Slayer movie, and I was bullying them on Facebook to do it. I looked yesterday; it's on their directory now.
Nice.
Keep bullying them.
Business out there. He did the savage thing I ever see.
I did. I straight up. I went on Facebook. I tagged every anime head I knew, and I was like, "This is a shame that you come to an area and you don't even give us the opportunity to watch a movie." And then they came with this giant paragraph. They emailed me directly and said, "We are looking into this."
That's what's up. That's how you got that Hornet head.
No, they gave this to us. They gave it to us because it was when we first
your
started.
bullying tactics.
The very first, I guess they over ordered for like all the popcorn stuff, and they had like 200 of them. And they just give them to the first 200 people when they opened it up.
Oh, that's nice. That's
nice. So, about 28 minutes. Okay.
I
see it.
I don't think you might not want to see that.
I might not want to see that.
Because because Silver Surfer is the lead. And
you shut up.
Yo, her new name is Silver Surfer.
That's Shalaval.
Shalaval, the Silver Surfer.
Shalaval, something else.
So to finish on Hollywood Rules in Super Chat, that he says love Ninja Gaiden, but counting down to Shinobi.
Yeah. Yo, did anybody see that Happy Gilmore too?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
No. Hot trash.
Word.
Hot trash. Yo, these young bucks that wasn't there when they was born to see Happy Gilmore 1 talking about, it's so Happy Gilmore. I was like, go shut up and watch the first one.
I'm
really,
gonna watch Weapons at 7 tonight. So
you want tonight?
I got you.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, he said, our bad boy to the
you
joint
just
tonight.
literally complained about 24 hours, my guy.
No. The money hit his bank. The money hit his bank. The ILP came through.
I got no problem watching it.
The bank's gonna take care of it.
I go to the movie theater on Tuesday because it's half off. It's that matinee. But if you want,
we're not gonna go.
If you want me to go to something before Tuesday,
I mean, you could go Tuesday. It's not.
I was thinking Tuesday. I can go Tuesday, but King said Monday. That's why I said I can't do it.
No,
Tuesday.
I said I could go Monday. You could go Tuesday.
No, you said Monday, my dude. You said
right, but if you rewind it, I said, all right, fine. You could go Tuesday. I'm gonna go Monday because it fits for me.
You want to do it Wednesday? Wednesday good?
Yeah, we could do the R&R on Wednesday, but I'm definitely gonna go see it tomorrow because my space opens up because I got some Patreon stuff to do. So when I come back from the movies, I could do my Patreon stuff.
Yeah, we could actually. I can do R&R this weekend in the afternoon. This week in the afternoon, I could do like 4 or 5 o'clock or something like that.
Yeah, we good. Wednesday is good. 4 or 5 o'clock. All right. Is good. All right, pencil you in.
Let me see. Actually, make it 5. Make it 5. But
good. We pencil you in. We pencil you in. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Solve.
Then we have, let me see. We have Amon Burns, 392, member for 8 months, Lord Bronze. What's the crack, boy? Sony full slate. I'm laughing my nads off. Man, that Xbox ROG Ally X. I want it really. I have the cash waiting.
X is gonna be crazy soon.
People had the money when they get something out they want.
That's right.
Tell it all the
Figure
time.
it out. Yeah.
You told them about
I'm broke. I ain't got no money.
Your Forte, you tell them about a PlayStation 5 Pro. They like, I don't see the difference. Exactly. I see different.
Then we have the Iron Rook $5 super chat. You can't come for West Virginia movie theaters while they've got the butter table. Is there a butter table in West Virginia movie theaters?
That was a whole segment.
Butter table.
That was a whole segment.
Saul missed that.
Saul missed. That was all.
It's fine. It's fine. So I got you, Saul.
So what is a butter table?
Educate him, Attic.
Tell him, Attic.
You missed it and you missed it. So all
right, so they got a table with various different butters for your popcorn, not just one butter. Not one butter. They have various different.
They all liquid butter, or it's like
you squirt them down.
Can you imagine living in a place where you go to a movie theater and they don't have butter?
That would be wild if they don't.
You said don't have butter. What vegan town is this?
Can you imagine?
That's Detroit.
No, heck no. Come on.
But that be no Detroit situation.
My mom lives in St. Thomas and they don't have butter.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, but also they also completely fit out there too.
Yeah.
That's very true.
No high cholesterol out there.
We ain't trying to live like that out here, son.
Listen, that's why when she comes home to come visit and stuff, she's like, when we going to
you're biting
a little bit.
Well, I tell you, buy a little bit. Yeah, you might
it's the Ghostbusters in the back. It's the Ghostbusters.
There we see. Let me see. They say Hollywood Rules again. $2 super chat. They gave me Attic Nat Man. What is Nat Man? Nat Man.
Nat Man.
Nat Man. Then we have Hollywood Rules again. $2 super chat. Weapons was amazing. Yeah, weapons was something, man. I was like, what the hell?
Weapons.
Yeah.
All right.
We caught up?
We are caught up. Yes, sir.
All right.
So I want to show you something real quick. See, Cog always be wondering how big this show he's watching is. This is. I can't see the screen. Can you guys see this?
Yeah, we can see it. We can see it.
Somebody this is at the Dodger Stadium.
Let's see. Uber Eats. I don't know what's going on. Oh yeah. Checkerboard. Checkerboard is outside. Wow, he outside like that at the Dodger game. That's
he moving at a smooth 2 frames per second. Look like they quartered on the Nintendo Switch too.
Hit a box like the girl.
I do agree with Kai. The checkerboard is decidedly un-ninja-like.
What's crazy is when he take it off, he got the dope.
Yeah. He does.
They got samurai fit there. I ain't gonna hold you.
Y'all gotta quit, bro.
I like him. I like it. It's my favorite anime.
I'm not talking about him. I'm just talking about the whole ninja thing and like how a ninja dressed and.
Don't you start.
Listen, y'all gotta stop,
you know what's funny?
There's more than just one ninja.
Cog penalized Naruto's people for doing any kind of sorcery. He called them sorcerers instead of ninjas. But where is that same energy for Ninja Gaiden Shinobi? Because they all be casting magic too. Where's that?
Yeah, but they were the original. They could do what they want. They were the original.
This guy's messy.
Do what I say, not as I do.
Their whole move set is sorcery. They don't have no kung fu, nothing. They said the whole move set, 90% you go through is what is it? Your bankai.
There's no hand-to-hand combat.
Wrong anime.
Yeah. Well, all of them do the same thing. It's just pontificate and throw magic.
I love the double standards with these two. I love.
We got in the chat. Charness Gamer asks, "Has Fair Games been canceled?"
It is rumored, but not confirmed.
Yeah, apparently Michael Pachter misspoke. And then Destin asked him afterwards. He was like, "No, I misspoke. I don't know if it's canceled."
Oh, okay.
Somebody.
You talking about what?
Fair Game. Apparently, Michael Pachter has said that Fair Games was canceled.
Oh, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's a good chance it will be. I wouldn't say that.
Just like Marathon.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the Iron Rope of the $5 super chat. When is King doing the country music rap?
Yeah, when is King doing the country rap?
Easy Rider 88. Another 10 out of 10. Yes. Everyone check it out.
What's up?
All right. First of all, you gonna stop you.
What's up? You gotta feed the streets.
Whoa.
So this OBS, bro.
Second of all,
OBS, bro.
Second
I was heavy metal cog months ago. Where's Country King at?
Second of all, you stop. Second of all, it would have been done last week, but again, Attic was out, and we have something set up. So you continue to look at your checkerboard ninjas, do your thing over there, and Jujutsu Kaisen is up right now. Y'all can check that out. It's on dual Patreons, because I do that work.
But we need the Ring of Fire.
Anyway,
you've been stalling. I feel he was. I think he's been stalling. We got to take it to court. We got to take it to ILP court.
We got to pause this guy. Somebody's mute.
You got to take it to ILP court. I think he's stalling. We win. The streets been what country
for a minute. War cog is really disgusting.
I'm just saying, I think he's stalling, y'all.
You know what? For his transgression, if we get over 300 likes, he has to react to another 2 country songs.
I need.
Wait a second. Time out. This ain't gonna do this today. Yo, I said tomorrow after I finish the movie, I'm gonna do my joint.
Hold his feet to the fire. The Ring of Fire.
Hey. I'm not listening to somebody. I'm not listening to somebody that's leaving in 20 minutes. So
dip down.
The Ring of Fire.
The Ring of Fire. I got hold his feet. I've been bumped, bro.
Did you guys ever see what he has to react to? Like the actual
it's wow. I can't wait.
Yeah. All right, what is he going to do, man?
All right, so I'll show you guys real quick. Here is the song that King has to react to.
Let's get the playlist
tomorrow.
Let's go. What we got?
We got Craig Morgan. That's what I love about Sunday.
He got Craig.
We got Randy Travis.
Like he knows who these
I don't
people
know what that.
are.
I know Morgan Wallen though. Morgan Wallen's popping. He got that joint. Whiskey. I should have had it with the whiskey on joint, but I'm gonna let that rock.
Uneasy 80 Rider 88 Kitty. Well, she thinks my tractor's sexy.
Oh man!
It's a I just see that Kenny Chesney at the bottom.
That sound wow crazy. She thinks my tractor's sexy. Wow.
Why is King off camera?
Because he been trying to dip. Get down, get your man.
I even made it like look at
Yeah, that's what we needed.
Yeah, that's what it is. They gotta be they're singing in a cornfield. That's how
I
they
feel like because he late. We
this one look.
Yo, this is great. This is
and
good.
Randy Travis.
Like
oh
I feel
God.
we need him in like a cowboy hat while you doing this.
Okay.
I think I need you to stop.
I mean, he's so
Yo,
late
you
now. I
ain't
think we gotta
wearing
do some extra.
no. You ain't wear no leather jackets, no nipple clamps, no nothing when you listening to your heavy metal. So listen, stop trying to add sauce on my stuff. Yo, get out. Let's go. We got the next topic before this guy get out of here. Let's hurry up and get him out of here, son.
Yep, down.
The ring of fire.
Guys is out of
Get
control.
King of Banjo in a cowboy hat.
Yes, I mean, keep putting it off. We're gonna have to throw some penalties on this.
I told you tomorrow. Now hurry up because you gotta go in a second.
Now I gotta go.
All right, we need
gotta
you
leave
out
early,
of
kid.
here. Don't you gotta get out of here?
He said, "Don't you gotta get
He's like,
out
don't
of
you gotta
here."
leave early today, God?
Yo, shut the door. Don't let,
we got to see what Chess.
don't let the door hit you
Hold
with a
on,
good
let me
Lord
get anything else
split you.
popping.
I think
Hold
Rook
on.
came through with some
We
drama.
have the Iron Rook once again, $5 super chat. What do we need to do in the super chats to get an ILP sing along episode?
I don't like when someone starts to chat. What do we
need?
First of all, it ain't gonna be no sing along
Yo,
episode.
imagine King singing along. I think my tracks is sexy.
Oh, shout out to Matthew
Imagine-
Marsh. You good?
Imagine you singing "People in Paris."
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh,
Yo, I'll do it.
Hell no.
wait. Addict, did you do your hip?
Yeah, it's on the Patreon already.
Yeah,
All right,
he did.
okay, cool.
Yeah, he did his. But
Okay,
imagine you singing "People in Paris."
People in Paris. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. No. Or NWA's finest.
Hey, yo.
Yeah. How about you leave me alone?
Don't come unless I send for you.
It for you.
Exactly.
Shout out. He said people in Paris.
Nobody move. Nobody.
Matthew Wash, yes. Wait, Cog, listen to Heavy Metal. Yes, Heavy Metal Cog is up there on the Patreon. I did do that, so go to our Patreon. I'll try to find you the link if you missed that.
And Hip Hop Addict is up there, and Country
Hip-hop.
King is popping out.
Come
and
on.
we're going to have
Country
Samba
King
de
is popping
Amigo
out.
Sovereign. Samba de Amigo Sovereign is about to slap too.
Sabo de Amigo.
We're about to have Sovereign listen to anime songs.
Nah. We're going to have Sovereign listening to the hot Spanish music and singing along.
How's that fair?
Keep
We gotta
on messing
listen
with me, Tito.
So
Keep on
Cog has
messing
to
with me,
listen
son.
to
You're assuming I listen to Spanish music as it is. What are you trying to say about Spanish?
I know that
See?
seems very
See?
racially appropriate.
See? Right there. That's why we get him to listen to it, to show how much of a fraud he is.
Why you gotta make it like that, Saul? Why you gotta turn it like that?
I'm trying to make it happen because I absolutely listen to Spanish music.
He's just gonna be singing with this.
This is no penalty for me.
This man is like, I'm in heaven.
This is sob in the club. Like,
Solve in the club. Let's get it.
Have him sing his best techno music. Have him singing the Jungle Brothers. Girl, I house you. Girl, I house you.
You in my
No, when you in my hut.
freestyle.
You know what's up.
freestyle music.
Oh, now remember that? I wonder if I take that music.
Yeah.
That Lisa.
Yeah.
We need solve on some like techno or some joint.
Nah, the freestyle music.
Freestyle.
That freestyle was specifically like Puerto Rican, like
Yes.
Baricua.
Yes.
New York music.
Yes.
Move your body.
Anyway, are we super chat? Is caught up, sir?
I think we are. Yes, we are. Yes,
All right,
we're
no
done.
doubt. So Helldivers, big announcement. They teased something for Halo ODST. Shout out to IGN on this one. I'll read this one. Arrowhead's hugely successful PC and PlayStation 5 third-person shooter launches on Series X and S on August 26th. The trailer below that they showed everyone on the Twitter accounts and everything looks like the arrival of an ODST on a rain-drenched battlefield alongside the iconic music from the game. Very ODST. And again, Bungie developed Halo 3 ODST that came out exclusively on the 360 in 2009. You played as an orbital drop trooper, ODST, during and after the events of Halo 2. So this is not the chance to play as what would be an overpowered Master Chief, but rather a powerful standard soldier. So the next question is whether the ODST crossover will come alongside other Halo items, such as his iconic assault rifle and perhaps even the Warthog. Helldivers 2 seems particularly suited to a Halo crossover of this kind, so it might be interesting to see how far it goes. And then they just talked about the timing of this announcement, obviously in conjunction with Gears of War Reloaded on PlayStation 5. But yeah, this is the big one. And then shout out to, I believe this is the Helldivers team, no, Xbox team, excuse me. We know gamers have been asking for this for some time, and we are so excited to bring more Helldivers into our game. Director Michael Erickson commented on what made this launch. He says, so we know gamers have been asking for this for some time. We are so excited to bring more Helldivers into our game. We have so much more in store for the future months and years. And the more players we have, the more stories we can tell. The fight for Super Earth has only begun. Crossplay across all platforms confirmed, which means PC, PlayStation, and Xbox players will be able to play together. King, this is your topic. With a
Paris. I told you, I'm 98% right all the time.
Why is his beard sticking out the bottom of the head?
He kind of reminds me of Atriox. He kind of reminds me of Atriox.
Yes.
It's been years. It's been years, and I told you, Helldivers dudes, y'all want to support. Well, y'all called the right Spartans to get up in there, and we're gonna send down the ODSTs first. And I told you, if it makes dollars, it makes sense. And Phil Dominus Maximus Aurelius Spencer said, "Give me a gun."
Yeah, it's a little hot in there.
I want the chat. I want the chat
in there.
Oh, hell yeah, it's hot in there.
I want the chat to go on Twitter and tag Paris and say, "King's asking where you at."
Yeah, you looking for the smoke. So let's give the context. So it's a situation that you put this out there, King.
Yeah.
Yo, this is happening, and the Halo crossover would be great. That should happen. And Paris specifically said what?
He said no. He said, "No, King, they ain't gonna do that, and they're not gonna do that, and they stay on IP."
If I remember correctly, King, he said it a couple times. They ain't gonna do
that. Yeah, and
so I said, on business.
Yeah, but y'all don't remember. I took off my shades and said, "I know you're watching. Mm-hmm. This makes dollars and this makes sense. Make it happen." He said, "King, they ain't gonna do it."
Well, Paris got to come to the convocation,
and that lets y'all know.
I'm proactively sitting.
The tweets got to go out.
That's letting you know they listen to me.
You know the funny thing is when they said it was coming to Xbox, the natural instinct was the fact that they were going to do something with Halo, because what if you're already putting it on a platform? Like that's the big sin right there. The sin was putting it on another platform that you were competing against. Right. So once you put it over there, what stops you from, like, you're already saying you want the money that the Xbox gamer has. Why not extract more? So when he kept saying that, I was like, bro, you're like, Paris was talking like that was like a definite. It was never going. Like he knew it was never going to happen, and I'm like, I don't know about that, bro.
Hold up.
What's going on?
King.
What's going on? What's up? You outside?
Bam.
What's up? What we got? They got him in front.
What's that?
Play Helldivers 2 on Xbox. This on the PlayStation Store.
Purchase on Xbox.
Hey, yo.
That's an Xbox.
Wait, Dustin Legary's message. He said, packing up console warriors. It's time to retire. Wait, so
retire. It's over.
Wait. The URL cannot be
PlayStation Store.
Yeah. Purchase on Xbox.
Wait, hold on. Can I talk my talk? Remember I told you about Sexton. I told you they was sexting the other side for a long time. Everybody was like, nah, it's nothing. They want to be over there because you don't go over there putting it on Front Street. Now they making the relationship official.
I had Kingpin because he was doing that nonsense with the hat.
Okay.
So I have to bring it back.
Re-put that back. That's crazy.
Addict, we need a poll in the chat. Addict, the people want to see you listen to Spanish music.
Where that came from?
That'll make sense.
I don't listen to languages I can't understand. So.
That's fine. You don't worry about that.
How is the person that did a music thing telling the person that had didn't want to do something?
Addict, what waifu is that?
I'm just saying.
What waifu is that you got showing on the screen?
All right, so let's go. So we got Helldivers 2. So this is hold on, it says play Helldivers 2 on Xbox. Okay. So now they have 3
purchase on
tabs.
Xbox,
buy on PS5, buy on PC. They give you the options for which platforms to pick it up. And so that link directs you to the
linking
Xbox
you
storefront.
directly to the
They're
Xbox
linking you to the So on the PlayStation, that's wild. They want this to work. That just tells me they want this to work.
Remember when I told you they're gonna do something strange for some change, and they're gonna do it. And this is the strangest joint that you've seen for some change. Like they told you could buy it here, there, or everywhere. We're for the streets, and that's cool. But I told you Helldivers was coming, and dudes told me no. I told you Helldivers made absolutely sense, and they said, nah, Xbox don't want it. Xbox want all that bread, and ODST is sitting there. Why not? Why make a whole brand new game to compete with a game that's already outside doing it? They're doing the same thing, but better. Honestly, I thought Helldivers as a multiplayer was better than ODST. ODST didn't have a multiplayer component that made it anything, right? So that was a single player game in a world of Halo. So why not add that to it? You're fighting for democracy across the universe, right? And
democracy across the universe.
And to think about it this way, y'all already know Halo's going over there in some form of fashion. Why not already build up that fan base to know, what's these ODST dudes? Oh, and if they make the ODST dudes nice, could you imagine them reimagining ODST in Unreal Engine 5? And then launching that, because remember the Halo information comes out in October. And you already have an established user base that likes ODST characters in PC, and Xbox is already down. PlayStation guys get introduced to it. What way to invigorate that lost IP to a new fan base?
Oh, I think Paris is coming.
He coming get his smoke.
Yeah. Get in here.
All I did is I dropped the link and I said, King is summoning you.
But I want to hear his take on this. I want to see if he's gonna tell me no, Mr. 98% right on this is wrong. I want to hear that part. I want to hear if ODST
amazing marketing
is not going to be launched or talked about in October. Everybody thinks it's gonna be a Halo project. I think it's ODST, and ODST is a Halo project.
Well, you talking about you think that's going to be for what? Are you going to remake ODST?
I think they're going to remake ODST because, all right, so remember they working in Unreal Engine 5, right? My thought is, remember when companies, and Namco was famous for this. Namco and Square was famous for this, and Capcom. Test out an engine on a lesser IP before we try it on a big IP like Resident Evil. We'll try this engine on Dino Crisis and see how that goes. Oh, they like Dino Crisis. They like that engine. All right, now we can port it in full 3D over to the Resident Evil. I think they're going to test Unreal Engine 5 on ODST, have the template. It's a beloved title. Let's see if it flies, if it works. And I think this is the precursor to that. Reinvigorating that IP, getting interest into that IP. October, they're going to talk about that IP, and that game is going to launch on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation all at the same time next year. I honestly think that's the title that's going to go.
Now, let me ask you this, because there's two Halo projects, right? One is a multiplayer, that's a certain affinity one. So you thinking that potentially could be that versus like its own separate game. Remember the old rumors were kind of like, it might be a battle royale, or it might be some version of Warzone, a new spin on that. So you think ODST as opposed to like giving them Halo 1 CE remastered?
I don't think it's Halo 1. Really? I don't think it's Halo 1. I think it's ODST. And what makes me really think so, that studio's first shot, it has to be something that, see, Halo is a little bit tainted right now.
Mm-hmm.
The new studio needs a sure hit. ODST.
Why not go for Halo 1?
No,
but gonna skip over Halo 1 to go.
But think about it this way. ODST is a surefire can't miss.
How?
Because
over Halo 1?
let me explain why.
Okay.
Because that title itself is a niche title.
Okay.
I don't think that title got enough of the fan base galvanized behind it, right?
Okay.
If you put it in Helldivers and this Helldivers launch is successful,
right,
you have 3 different fan bases that are looking at it now.
Right.
You have these guys that didn't get a chance to play it, us over here. You have the PlayStation dudes that actually want anything that has to do with the Halo universe. Right? And then you have the PC dudes that's like, oh, that's Halo universe? Okay, that's cool. We like it in Helldivers. Let's keep it pushing. And then you give those Marines story with Unreal Engine 5. And then, see, how long you can keep an idiot in suspense is my thought process, right? While building up Halo into what is supposed to be great.
That's ridiculous.
Right?
This guy's so disrespectful.
And you don't give the payoff automatically. The payoff is a Halo. You string them along with good product. Build up that studio. Do studios.
Oh, he came for the car. He came for the whip.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Hold on. He got to unmute. There we go. We hear him now. So they looking for a knee bend from you, sir.
Yeah.
We have a crossover to talk about. Helldivers,
got a nice sunny,
Halo.
Nice sunny day out there.
The never thought before crossover. So how do we feel, Paris? How we feel about this?
Well, let me say this. I'm literally about to get on a plane to go to Gamescom, so I can only talk for a minute.
Right.
I got to go park and go to the airport. But King, I'm here, and I'm here to submit my MCL to you, sir. You get my MCL.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm handing it over.
Yeah.
You were right.
I'm coming for the ACL next.
I'm giving you the ACL. Yeah, you ain't getting that. You trying to get my patella? I can't do all that.
Yeah, I want your meniscus. I want your meniscus.
But real quick, I know you got to go, Paris. But like, just in general, like, how you feel about once you saw it? Like, how you feeling about the collaboration, just overall?
No, this is for everybody, man. I mean, on the real, the fact that Xbox and PlayStation are working together, and you're bringing something, as King said correctly, something that makes sense in that universe. The ODSTs, could you not like? Of course. I mean, OG fans like us, we're gonna be like, this motivates me to want to go play Helldivers 2 when it drops. Right? And people on PlayStation side that have never experienced something in the Halo universe, they're gonna be curious about it too. So this is big, man. They're doing business, which is great. It's like they ain't caring about our feelings, all that. They caring about our wallets. And they were like, how can I get into your wallet? Put the ODSTs in there. And the fact that PlayStation is even advertising how the game on Xbox tells you,
bro. That let me know everything.
Yo, Paris. Okay, before you go, because I know you only got a couple of seconds and I don't want to hold you up. My next prediction is ODST is the game that Halo Studio is working on Unreal Engine 5. I think that game can launch on Xbox, on PlayStation, and on PC. And I think that is the safest, most surefire hit across the boards while also using that IP in Helldivers. Do you think that is the title that they can announce in October?
I do not want you to take my patella tendon. So, yes, I agree with you.
You can't agree.
Don't be scared. Fight him.
You can't agree just because you don't want to lose body parts.
No.
I said they got to go combat evolve, Paris. I said they got to go combat evolve.
It has to be combat evolve, I think.
All right, so I'm putting a bending knee out for my rest of my peoples.
All right, fair enough.
I'll
put the bend knee on that one.
It could be both. It could be a combo like Halo.
I think.
Let Paris get his balls off.
Get his balls off. Yeah, let Paris answer because I know we got to go.
Yeah. Here's what I think. I think Combat Evolved remake has been long rumored. That will be the PlayStation audience into Halo. Make a lot of sense. Right? But what King saying, and even what Addict just said, remember they're like, oh, there's no multiplayer or anything.
Right.
What if it's an ODST battle royale, and that's your multiplayer?
Okay.
That I felt great one to bring it all together while they're still working on the next iteration of the big Halo. All right.
Yep. There he is.
Okay.
All right.
All right. We lost him, but
Good,
he got
so
his
he
bars
agree
off.
with
He
me.
got his
All
bars.
right. So my bending knee now.
What's your bending knee?
If anybody
Oh, he
want to
came
take
back,
my
he came
bending knee,
back.
he back.
Just keep that. Paris, if you in, just keep your camera off so it can save the bandwidth so it won't bot. If he can hear us. Okay. But anyway, continue.
Yeah, my bending knee to y'all is ODST before Halo.
ODST before Halo. Okay. So I'm saying, so that means you got two shots.
Isn't
because
ODST
what is the
Halo, though?
ODST before Combat Evolved.
Combat Evolved is the bet. Yeah, I'll take that.
Before any Halo.
Yeah, before I'll take that. So basically,
Well, I mean,
what
no.
Wait.
That's coming out. So that Helldivers is coming out like in the
but that don't-
No, not that. Not that. I'm talking about the old. I'm talking about an ODST remake.
Full remake game and Unreal Engine 5.
down.
What happens if they release Combat Evolved and like maybe a Halo? Because I know Halo 2 was remade. Once if they remake Halo 3 instead with ODST with
No, any Halo beats me.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if there's
So
so you're saying ODST got to be a solo release essentially is what you're
Yes.
saying?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, is what he's saying. So he's going for ODST.
It could have a multiplayer component built to it. I don't care about that. But my thing is ODST remake is the one that they're working
Right.
on.
So either Halo Studios is working on it.
And I want to preface this by saying to anybody that's watching, I do not have any context that's telling me this. All right. So I know y'all guys are saying King is 98% right. And he definitely knows something because he definitely predicted this on the head when nobody did. I understand that. And just letting you know how wide my third eye is. That's all I'm telling you, dudes. My third eye crazy as hell. All right. Y'all look at the dent in the forehead right here. That's the whole third eye looking back at you, son. So I want you to know that that's where I'm at with it. I honestly
So is this
believe
collab what has pushed you to think that this is it?
Yeah, Kig, why are you so dug in?
I sat there and I did the science behind it. And I know that next year they're launching the console. The install base is going to be low. Even though they're selling this, they're not going to get rid of the series consoles. The series consoles are still going to be what it is. But to maximize dollars, I think that game will come probably like around 2028, the new Halo, or 2027. I think to start the ball rolling, you will start with a beloved ODST. Now, I know a lot of people will say, well, for that, then you would do Reach. No, I say you do Reach after you do Halo 1 or Halo 2.
Okay.
Then you do Reach. You got to put your ducks in order. And I think them doing Reloaded on Gears, that was smart. And then when you have E-Day that launches next year, then you guys can say, yo, they set us up properly. I think Helldivers set us up properly with ODST and tipped their hand. So all the stuff makes sense for ODST. Why bring ODST to Helldivers if you're not going to capitalize on the interest in the renewed vigor into the IP by going forward? That's only catapulting you to a greater sales base.
Yeah, I just kind of look at it like ODSTs they feel like physically they're closest to what a Helldiver is, as opposed to Master Chief being this souped up like super soldier. Like the ODSTs kind of fit to what a Helldiver is, and that to me is what makes sense. But I don't know in terms of what that game is, right? These Helldivers aren't super soldiers, right? They're not, you know.
But as a business model, Saab, as a company, you already made the decision to invest your IP that you have, and it doesn't make any cost to you. They're doing all the heavy lifting and all the work, and you see the sales figures jump on all sides. You're gonna see it jump on PC. You see PlayStation advertising it, Xbox is advertising it, PC is advertising it. What if the galvanizing force behind that, or the extra tick is ODST? As the company that owns the IP, you say, oh, I think we can make some money off of them dudes. And you already know Microsoft been doing something strange with some change for a minute. All right. So I don't think ODST is off off limits to be touched. Actually, once you already put it on another IP and put it into their universe and on another platform, multiple platforms, I think you really have to mine that IP to the point that you can make the same game, reskin it with updated graphics, maybe add some extra stuff to it. You don't really got too much to it, and then get that game out the door. I think at the $50 price point.
So I did mess up when I shared my screen. I
forgot. They didn't get to see.
It's because I'm used to like COG hosting.
Yeah,
I got to literally put it on the screen.
Put it back up. Put it back up. Yeah.
So,
you kept showing. You just kept showing us your wallpaper.
Here is what we were talking about.
Yeah, share now. Make sure that the realm can see it, because this is a big situation. This will be the first time we've ever. Is it shared now? Because I don't see it.
Yeah, well, no, you guys wouldn't see it.
Yeah, we don't see it
because you're okay. They say it. So Realm is seeing it. Realm is seeing it right now.
Yeah,
Realm seeing it. Realm confirmed. Put a 1 in the chat. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, no, look, this is a huge deal. This is a huge deal. This is the first time we're seeing PlayStation actively promote going not only to purchase on PC, purchase the Xbox to support another platform. Yeah, they got. Thank you. One nigga said, and this is huge. This is sexting beyond sexting. This is we want this to work. We think this is a great fit. And here's the thing. I'll just get my balls off real quickly if you don't mind. Is that again we were told, Xbox players don't buy games. We were told that they've been conditioned to not buy games. You don't make these kind of moves if you're Sony unless you think this can work. And you're looking at the data, you're looking at them, and the fact that it's coming from them. And again, we got confirmation last week, King, that Arrowhead CEO said, no, this is Sony's idea. Sony was the one that pushed for this versus Arrowhead being the one to initiate it. So they want this to work. And again, we're in an inflection point. So we're in that timeline where we're like, because again, if you're that dominant, if console sales is the only way to win and exclusives are the only win, you don't make moves like this. That means they don't care about your feelings. They care about we trying to get this thing to work. And let's be honest, Helldivers is their most successful. That was the only one out of the 10 live services and the Concord that actually worked. So they're going all out. And what I'll say too is, and we talked about it before, like the sex thing, which is Gears of War Reloaded, PS5, that same, day, right? So this is the ultimate in cross-platform loving, Like they are trying to generate a base. And if people go out and support it, in my opinion, you're going to see more of this. This is only the beginning. Get ready. This is what was it? Remember when we had to experience the 4 games business update moment? Oh, it's only 4. Oh, it's only, okay. Keep believing it's only. Get ready. This is happening. So I think it's dope. I think that it's the perfect fit. ODST? Like this is the perfect. I won't push back on King because I do feel that I get where he's going because he's like, the ODST didn't pop the way they wanted to pop. But it's like, to me, it's just like, if Certain Affinity's working on a multiplayer game, right? I just think it's going to be something unique and something different. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be something like a Warzone hybrid or a Battle Royale kind of thing. And to me, if you're going to test the new Halo game in Unreal Engine 5 with an older legacy title, that it's got to be Combat Evolved to me. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be. So you give multiplayer something unique, Combat Evolved as the definitive joint of Unreal Engine 5, and then we know Unreal Engine 5 is the engine that is really good, from a cross-platform perspective, from no more slipstream, no more proprietary engine, that kind of thing. So that's my prediction on that thing.
I would give Reach before I gave Combat Evolved.
So you give Reach before? Okay, so you still think there's value in your defense? You think it's still value in kind of like stringing them along with maybe the lesser successful Halo,
plus you want to
build them up?
Well, it also, I think if you want to kind of start, if you kind of want to start it from the beginning, and even knowing Reach was like the last one that was made under Bungie and everything, it was the first in the story. So that's and it's probably the more, and it's of all the from Halo 1 through basically 3. It's the more modernized one that had the multiplayer and stuff built into it already with the abilities and stuff. So I think, and then that one hasn't had a some type of branding or remake yet. They haven't remade Reach yet. They done an anniversary edition. They done the update to Combat Evolved before.
What's up, Attic?
And I also feel Reach would be a better choice too, because from a single game, I think it has the better story from one single game.
I do too.
So
I like that. This is for IPS. I like he's doing this for IPS.
No, this is what I'm doing to control my ADHD.
No, I like it. I call it the IPS, but no, that's what's up. So y'all like Reach as the okay. Now wait, for Master Chief Collection guys, Reach and ODST got added later.
They got it. Reach was added as a add-on for people that had bought the Master Chief Collection when it was busted.
Right, because it was a consolation. Like,
it was like, sorry, we gave you Crash.
Right. They gave everybody that one if you didn't own it already. And then ODST was added later on after the fact, but it's all in there now.
Do you think even if it takes time, they should just release the Master Chief Collection on everything? Like, I feel like that would be the most efficient thing to do.
I think they'd never get it.
No, they'll never.
I don't see, but that you're right though. That would be the most efficient thing. It's like if you don't, again, unless their plan already is we're remaking each one of these or remastering each one of these, and we're gonna feed it to them piecemeal.
No, I don't think that's the plan.
I think you should hit them upside. I think you should hit everybody upside the head all over again with every last one of them. That's what I think you should do.
Bro.
And plus, I just don't think
singularly, right? Not together. Singularly. No Master Chief Collection.
Facts.
No, that's what I'm saying. So I just think
all in Unreal Engine 5.
Yep. I just think.
Yes.
I mean, do we really think that they're going to remake every Halo game though?
If they're going to, I think they have.
I mean, look, if they look at this, if you look at the success of Resident Evil and what they're doing, right? It's easy to look at them and be like, hey, we could do this.
Especially Resident Evil said they're doing Zero and Veronica now.
Even knowing they actually did really good, like Master Chief Collections is in a good place now. It's still the name that name still haunts people it haunts people to this day.
Because you remake them and you're bringing back the people that have Master Chief. You're bringing back all the Halo fans to buy it again, right?
To buy it again,
right?
Yeah.
But we forget to keep.
I understand the concept with Resident Evil compared to Halo, but I don't think the brands are equal. Like I think Resident Evil, the ones that they remade, was way further back than the Halo games that are coming back. Like I don't think you could go
a couple years. Not that many.
It's just my opinion. It's just like to think that they would remake unless they have another whole studio working on them.
No. Use that whole use that studio that name is tarnished, that they had to throw away the 343 and start off with the Halo studio.
Can they realistically do that with this with the people there?
We make it seem like it has to all release in 2 years. This boy out.
I mean, we just got a Halo. We just got a Halo 2 remake last gen. So
that's a long time ago, bro.
Listen, PlayStation done gave you remakes the same generation,
and we have clowned them for every time they did that.
Right, and I'm not gonna be mad with Halo starting off from OG Halo, from Combat Evolved, Unreal Engine 5, and everything from there done in Unreal Engine 5.
It just depends on here's my thing. I'm looking at it from what I would actually feel if they went back and did Resident Evil 2 and 3, went back, built it entirely from the ground up, and didn't just try to build one over top of the other, kind of like I don't know. The Oblivion thing looked good too, so they could do something similar on that too. But the thing is, it's just Oblivion was made by another studio. It wasn't made by Halo.
They got 36 of them.
That's true.
They got 36 studios. They have never been in such a great position to have an abundance, but to also get money though. I stopped looking at them.
Source code's there.
Yeah, I agree with Forte, 100%. But I also know who this dude is, man. I already know who Young Odin is. I've gave up on. See, when y'all dudes said, when I told you I ascended and I went up. I was like, I'm telling you, I'm at a platform now. I'm at a platform because they got to get to me now. Now, everybody, y'all all down there y'all felt the nuke, right? All y'all. I told you it was coming. Y'all was like, "Shut up, King. We out here fighting." I said, "Stop. Come up here with me. We're safe." And so now that we seen, and if I know that breaks anybody's heart, they went to their PlayStation, they saw buy it on Xbox. To have the logo on your PlayStation, like, get it over there. Why are you putting it over here?
I guess to me, I would be more open to it. Me realistically comes to like a manpower thing. I don't know because that's a big project. Remaking 3 games back to back.
It's more than that. They got 5. I want 5 of them.
Oh, so you want all the way from the first one all the way up?
Yes, time.
Well, it's not about time stuff. It's like they're currently working. I assume they're going to work on a new Halo game because it's been rumored and leaked for a while now. And to me, I prefer the whole studio work on one game than 5.
Oh, no. Good. Y'all do that, right? Y'all work on that while we have these studios, because we have so many of them, work on this.
Yeah, a lot of ancillary studios.
That's crazy. I'm on the PlayStation store now. It does say it. That's crazy. This is wild.
You have to go there.
I can't believe, I just want to make sure we don't get caught for misinformation. And I'm like, it literally has 3 tabs.
Look at his eyes. That's the eyes of defeat. That's the eyes of defeat. Yo, look. Me. No, I want y'all to see this face. Because
a certain
I want y'all to see this face. See, this is how he's gonna disassociate himself from the warring he's been doing since 2025. So remember, I want y'all to remember.
What you mean?
I came into 2025, and I was like, "New year, new me." Remember that? And Cock was like, "You dropped that, I picked that up." Didn't you remember?
I didn't do all that.
Remember? And he was like, we gonna fight. He was doing all of this. I was like, "Who is this guy?" And he was like, Look at his shirt. Look at the ninja. It's on fire. It's on fire. He come for that war. So now when I told you I was going up, there's like, "Nah, King, we gonna stay down here and mix it out." And then and this happens. I like that face. I like how the face looked. The face was like,
we got to do it for Cog.
What's up? I am on the PlayStation.com, American store. Buy Helldivers, buy it on Xbox, buy it on PC.
Yeah, it's wild times out here, bro.
Deploys to Xbox Series. That's crazy.
I guess to me, if they truly remake them, like a Resident Evil 2 and 3, I'd be with that. But if they're just going to do like some cash grab, we're just going to re-release it with a little bit better graphics for then I'm just like, just make a new Halo. Like, just
you know why your joint don't make no sense.
I won't be messy for one second. Counter-Strike going through it. He's like, why don't it look like that on the Xbox store though? Because games don't get bought on Xbox. Proof of the pudding. But here's the thing: your people are sending it over to the place that you said they don't buy games at. That's what's so crazy. That shows they're not listening to anything you talk about.
You know what?
They buy games over there, and we want to send it to them dudes.
Hold up, real quick. We need 104 likes for King to react to 2 more country songs.
Shut up. Stop doing that. Yo, you know what makes it? You know what makes it more difficult for them?
What?
This is what I find funny. And he gonna find the hurdles and all that stuff.
Talk to me.
The reason why that's not on the Xbox store is because they care about us. They don't care about you. So they said buy it anywhere. No, they don't. Because I'm telling you
this is where Cog dropped the console hat and he picked it right back up.
There you go. He right back in pocket.
No, listen. I care about you.
You the console brothers.
I care about you.
I care. I care. Brothers.
Yeah. We the bushwhackers.
Remember that?
I need art. Like I would love like some artwork of both of your guys' avatar, and it says Console Brothers at the top as a shirt.
I just know what that type of page does to the emotionality of certain people. I just
know what it does. You know what Xbox said? We don't want them to feel that emotion. You know what PlayStation said? Rub it in your chest. I don't give a damn. We need this money.
I can't really 100% agree with that because they let Jeff Keighley go up there and act like it's a bigger deal about the release date coming to PlayStation than it was the game itself.
And for that they destroyed themselves. Right. and in that, I had to say, God bless.
We gotta say, that's emotional damage.
Emotional damage. Yo, that day, boy, was crazy.
That was wild.
But that day, I relived. I got it today. God bless. God bless. God bless. Ascend. After your body is down there, you must ascend up.
I'm finishing my bars with that. I was just again, it was wild. It was just wild to see.
Yo, so Addict made a point, right?
Yeah.
And you saw how much money Resident Evil made by scrapping it and doing it over and doing all this great stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Then you saw how much Oblivion did with just reskinning it. I think Microsoft looked at the metrics and was like, let's reskin this baby.
And that's okay if that's the tradition they go, the direction they go. Like, not all studios are created equal. Maybe there were selections where it was easier to achieve that. I'm more okay with that type of outcome. I'm just saying, don't give me a game that essentially looks like a refresh painted over Master Chief Collection edition of it. That's my thing.
Yeah, but they haven't done that with any of the ones they did bring up like that.
Well, I would say Capcom, when they did that Resident Evil 2 remake, they really redefined what a remake is and what the community is willing to accept.
Sure. Yeah, I want a remaster.
But I also think, at a certain point, they still want to sell this to their own players too, outside of the people that buy it to get it inside the Game Pass. So if it's a game that we already played that looks the same, feels the same, then they kind of missed the mark. So you don't want to, and they expect more people to buy on other platforms. So you have to do something kind of more in line to where remakes have been in the past to actually achieve that goal. And I just think it didn't, like I said, Reach is just the best way to do that, because I think it's the best story front to back of all the Halo games, in my opinion.
But do you serve the dessert
multiplayer aspect first? Is still there.
Do you serve the dessert first, Forte?
Well, what is the dessert? Is Master Chief the dinner? Or
no, I think
getting people. What's the dinner?
So I think the appetizer is ODST. Right? I think the main course is Halo. And I think the dessert is Reach. The same way we were served it. But we were served the appetizer as Halo, that was also the main course. Right? Now that you look at it in its totality, I'm talking about you. You run Microsoft. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. In its totality, you have all the IPs laid out in front of you. What would you start with? And you're looking at it as a platform. You're not looking at it as one fan base you're talking to. You already seen the metrics out of all of them. How would you start it?
Well, so for me, the thing is, it's ODST is a really, really good starting point, but not based on the version of the game that we have that we know today, because of where it falls in the timeline. It's like you're lost. They reference to so many different things inside of ODST that happens between Halo 1 and 2. And they talk about things that's happening going into Halo 3 when it comes to where it's coming from, Chief being lost and everything. So I agree, the name ODST and starting people there, especially since you have a tie-in when it comes to Helldivers, with that actually coming something that can fit. I can almost mostly see them doing something new, completely new with ODST out the gate and making a game based around that. And if they did that, they could kind of launch Halo off in a completely different way that people are even really thinking about, because the ODST was around before even
Halo.
before the Spartan program happened.
Exactly.
They were, Hosley and them went around and gathered all these children up and everything, when ODSTs were out there still fighting in the galaxy long before this even happened. Right. So they have a platform in order to completely launch Halo from a completely brand new beginning. And I would think that would be a better way. But I think the timing of the game that's out right now when it comes to Helldivers and launching this IP along with it, you're right, makes more sense, because you're bringing people and identifying them more with it. I just think remaking ODST inside the Unreal Engine 5, which would be great, I think that's a good launching point, but it just doesn't do the story any good at that point.
Taking the purists out, I was talking to business Forte.
Oh well, business. Well, yeah, because if you don't care about the way that the
Does
story,
Satya care? I'm talking business Forte.
You're not. I can't disagree with you on that. I can't.
Okay, so that part. See, I already had to remove the level of our love that we have, and I had to look at it through the lens of a person that will tell somebody that loves something, why did you lock it down to yourself?
I'll put it like this: being a person that played the game and knows the story, I would buy it just because I know what it is. Right. And people on PlayStation will buy it just because, like you said,
Halo Universe.
They identify it inside of Helldivers and everything too, and then they want to see that Halo Universe finally make its way over to the PlayStation, and then you're gonna have the PC gamer says, "Oh man, I remember playing as an ODST when I was younger, and now you're telling me I can play it even better on the new hardware I have now in Unreal Engine 5, and I get a chance to see what that looks like there."
Plays best on the PlayStation 5 Pro.
No. No. Console wise, you're right. That played best thing went out the window last generation.
It's on the PC. It's on the PC. It's on PC.
It's on the PC now.
But on the console though, it played best on the PlayStation 5 Pro.
Oh, okay, yeah. Guess what?
Because you got to put that tag up there. Because listen, Hellblade 2, Senua's Saga plays best over there.
Yep, and guess what? It's going to play best on the PS5 as PlayStation circumvents itself and tells people to buy it on the Xbox.
There we go. That's how we do it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, because God of War plays best on the Series X.
That's all you're saying.
Now, just looking quickly into like more of this, the ODST stuff. Mm-hmm. So I looked up basically how far into the timeline do ODSTs continue to survive, and how early did they show up? So there's a comic series called Halo Helljumper.
Mm-hmm.
Stop. That's crazy.
Helljumper. And right. And it tells the story basically of the first Covenant presence on Ariel. Right. So it could be like, if we're looking at Halo Studios and they're like, okay, we're going back. We're either remaking old games, or whatever the case may be, but we have to move the story forward. Mm-hmm. King might have a point that there might be more to Helldivers, Helljumpers, kind of creating a new starting point for where the next trilogy of games might be going and starting. And maybe they don't necessarily start that with Chief. I mean, if you're looking to reinvigorate Halo, right? We've always said, like, don't leave Chief out of it. People love Chief. That's what they want to play.
Oh, I've been over that a long time ago.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, that's the hardcore of the hardcore talking that don't want to see any change, that don't want to see them try to figure things out. Looking at this, I'm like, there's a couple of angles they can go with this to move the story forward.
But that's the thing. Do they start with what we have now with ODST? Mm-hmm. Or do they, like you said, you just went back and saw the origins of where it started at? Mm-hmm. Do we actually? So what's the chances that we're just getting a remaster or redo of what we already have versus them making something completely new and starting it from there?
I think both things are true. It's just a matter of what comes first.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, what's easier to make?
Well, y'all knees is on the line, so I think y'all need to figure it out.
I'm not, because I don't.
Because I told you whatever ODST turns out to be is ODST. So
no.
Get your knees together.
No. I need your knees together. So are you saying that this is what we already know and love as an ODST game made?
I said ODST. I said ODST coming out in Unreal Engine 5. That's all I told you.
No,
all right. I gave you all that. I gave listen. I gave you listen here. Listen.
I gave you in 4K now.
Good. Do that. Lock it in. I gave you all the Halos to work with except for ODST. I'm taking ODST in whatever form it turned out to be. That's gonna be the one that's gonna hit everybody at the same time next year.
No,
you guys can take anyone. Oh, you can see now your knees are shaking. Now they knocking, and I hear them.
My knees ain't shaking. No, because they could come out with a brand new game that has an ODST game
and that's it.
Yeah,
God bless.
And you win.
And that's how I win.
Look,
Life is good.
then they also make like, I guess I don't know if it's a fan short or whatever. It's a fan short, so it doesn't really matter. But this particular story is called Helljumper as well, and it's the story of one ODST. Basically from the beginning, like joining UNSC before the Human Covenant War even started, right? So again, different starting points that don't necessarily involve Chief directly, at least at the beginning. I don't know, man. Like the obvious answer is Chief. Answer is Chief, right? But
people are implying in the chat right now saying you were implying that it was Halo 3 ODST
King.
That's what you were implying.
Listen to me.
You can't have the whole blanket name of ODST
listen.
with it.
When I told y'all ODST was going to be inside Helldivers, they don't specifically tell you which ODST it is.
That's because it's not.
Don't listen. Time out. You don't get a chance to take that from me. I don't listen. No. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you specifically. Okay. I'm talking to the people talking in the chat that ain't putting in color that I can't see. All right. So again, you must forgive Forte for reading anything you said. All right. I forgive Forte. I ain't reading it unless it's in color, and Sovereign will not weary his eyes with that if it's not in color. Color makes his eyes feel better. All right?
I'm gonna be real. If the chat agrees with me, they being spoken about.
See, that's you. I don't read it unless it's in color. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. You don't get a chance to tell me what I interpreted or what I said. I'm telling you. I'm the person that said it. So I'm the person that's 98% right. I told you.
If you have those hedge, this is the biggest hedge I've heard in like a couple of months.
Yeah.
This man has just ran with just the name ODST and just
You got Halo, I got ODST.
No.
If you don't want it, you do not have to put your knees up. Sit to the side and allow the other side.
Real quick. Now I'm confused. Are we saying that ODST, Halo 3 ODST, that's not the same brand? Is that what I'm confused?
No. He said ODST in any form,
in general. ODST.
Right. That's what King is saying.
That's what he's saying now.
See, what you trying to duck the fade is you don't want them to be like ODST, the first soldier, and that comes out, and you be like, that's not the same one, King. You don't win. That's
kind of true, though. It's kind of true.
ODST, period. If it's ODST and it come out, good. I don't care if they told me it's Halo, the original baby. Halo, the original baby comes out, you win. I don't care.
The original baby.
Because they can have the first baby that was a malcontent that actually went off into the universe and did other things with his Spartan powers. I don't care about that.
After hearing, in Weapon Wheel Court, not Weapon Wheel Court, ILP Court, after hearing, I agree with King. I think that's a fair.
Thank you.
I think that's fair.
That's a fair what?
That fade.
I think just saying ODST in general is fair. So you're pretty much saying that even if they make a sequel to the original ODST, like the Aftermath or something.
I don't care.
Okay,
Run me my fade.
I'm
talking about that would be in favor of you. If they make an ODST sequel that's in favor of you. Oh, you say running and fade makes me feel like Forte gonna run your fade.
I'm talking about Forte. Relax, man. I'm talking. Y'all gotta stop running. Y'all gotta stop interjecting when it ain't about you. Forte is the one that said that he wants to take away my victory if my victory isn't how he wants it.
No. Because I literally said, based on what you were saying, that I agree ODST would be the best way to start it. But I also said that's if they're making something completely new, because the whole argument was, and when I was talking about, I said the way that ODST, right as we have now, is structured, it doesn't make sense.
So Forte, it's very simple. Forte,
I agree.
Forte, it's very simple. It's easy. You get in and out. And you know what I like about Paris? I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I like about Paris? It take them one time to get burnt. It take him one time.
You don't want that smoke no more.
It take him one time, son.
He's like, this dude is too plugged in.
It take him one time. He looked over and said, "There's no way he got that shot from that distance. There's absolutely no way. I am not messing with that guy." He said, "Us." And it was all net. See, Cog know the move. He know the move. He know just like, and he know when they walk off the court. He know how many times. You remember that time I was playing Corey on the court?
Yeah.
Us, and I said, "Let's go home." He said, "One more shot. Whoever get the last shot, us, let's go home.
Let's go.
Let's go home." Right? ODST for the win. I gave you Halo. I gave you Master Chief. I gave you Spartan Lock. All of those dudes, you can run with any one of that. All I want is those leather helmet dudes.
So I think the bet is solidified.
Yeah. So who in it?
Yeah,
Who's in?
I'm in.
And also, it's
Cog is in.
important.
Solve. Are you in?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Solve is in. Attic, are you in?
Yes, because I'm.
Attic is in. All right. Sporte, are you in?
Absolutely.
All right.
Yo,
So I want
think,
the round.
hold up. I think this is the very first time we're all doing a bend the knee against one person. The whole
Guess what, man?
And this is gonna be the very first time it's gonna burn all of you.
If King wins, it's a big if. I want that scene from John Wick. It's only one man.
It's only one man. I want you to remember the scene of John Wick walking up them steps, beating everybody. And he got up to the steps, made it in time.
He said, "Let's go."
You know what's a better announcement? We need 79 likes for King to react to.
Wait. Mm-hmm. Don't Kyle gotta leave?
Yes, I just want to do my topic before I leave.
All right, hurry up. Do your topic so you can go.
All right, no doubt.
Because he's pushing the stuff. He's doing too much.
That's all good. Nah, you want me to leave?
Yeah, the boss.
78.
Attic is acting real wild.
Need 78.
Xbox at Gamescom, y'all. Look, shout out to Xbox Wire putting it out there. Yeah, they returned to Gamescom with over 20 titles to play, including the first public hands-on for multiple games. Got Hollow Knight, Silk Song, and then also on PC on ROG Ally X. Xbox booth will also include a theater experience for Outer Worlds 2. And then they also talk about what else is going to be at the booth, the ROG Xbox Ally and the ROG Xbox Ally X, the two new handhelds crafted in collaboration with Asus that combine the power of Xbox, the freedom you expect from Windows. Players will go hands-on with it with Hollow Knight, Silksong, Roblox, Sea of Thieves, and Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4. Grounded 2 will be heading to Gamescom. Ninja Gaiden 4, which the Realm has got a chance to preview, will be
I'm putting it on the screen while you talk about it.
Salute. First public hands-on with Ninja Gaiden 4, so guys will get a chance to play what the lords have been playing. Machine Games will be there in collaboration with Lucasfilms Games, bringing Indiana Jones and the Great Circle in celebration of the upcoming story DLC, The Order of the Giants. Those who beat the game, y'all know about them Giants, man. What's our man Lane that passed away? Rest in peace. He was up in there 20.
Yeah.
So, man, oh, man, he was so good at that game.
Candyman.
Yeah, Candyman. Salute. World's Edge heading back to Cologne for Gamescom 2025, bringing Age of Empires and Age of Mythology Retold. Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 will introduce an exciting new city update. And then, just talk about a couple more games, playable demos. Borderlands 4. Onimusha Way of the Sword. Y'all better get on that because the Lord Sword. Right. Summer Game Fest.
Crazy.
Y'all better get on that. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. I don't think that's the Ape Escape one, King. I don't think that's the
No, and I'm buying the PlayStation version. I already told y'all that. I don't give a damn. Like, y'all can sit there and be mad all you want. That's all I ever asked for, and that's all I'm buying.
EA Sports, FC 26, Anemo. I don't know what's Anemo.
That's the one that looks like Pokemon.
Okay, then there's a game called There Are No Ghosts at the Grand, Power Wash Simulator 2, Final Fantasy VII Remake Intrograde Addict will be there. Playable demo, y'all. So Barrett will be in the building, technically, you know what I'm saying? In game on Xbox consoles. Final Fantasy 16, Invincible Versus, which I got a chance to play at the Xbox Game Fest. Really dope game. Super Meat Boy 3D, Chronos, The New Dawn, and Myst for Super Meat Boy 3D. You don't want the Super Meat Boy 3D?
Why you had to go back into it? You already said it. I walked away from you. The pause, boy. I'm not playing nothing called Super Meat Boy.
Funny. Chronos The New Dawn. It looks like World of Warcraft are unveiling the new expansion. So PD's going to be excited. Midnight will be there. And for King to pop off because he's been talking so much smoke, Call of Duty Black Ops 7 will be revealed. They coming outside to settle the score. That's it. It's up now.
Scores to be settled.
Xbox Play Anywhere also at Gamescom, so they're going to be doing that. Also, top partners. They mentioned partners. Amazon, Meta, LG, HyperX. We know HyperX. So and I'm in the building. NVIDIA GeForce Now. So, and they will all be talking about Play Anywhere stuff. And last but not least, from the show floor, looks like they will be doing an Xbox Fan Fest event in Germany. Looks like the US did get their memo for theirs.
I'm gonna be real with you. The people aren't as upset over that as they should be.
Yeah, just so it says Xbox Fan Fest is turning 10. It will celebrate a decade of unforgettable moments at Gamescom in Cologne. Our first gathering from our first gathering in LA to the milestone event. Fan Fest has always been about bringing fans closer to the game's creators. And they said winners of the 10th anniversary sweepstakes have been selected. Congrats to all. Not a winner this time. You sign up. But yeah, they will have a Fan Fest in Germany. So look, that's all I wanted to talk about in reference to it. I thought it's dope that the Allies is going to be there. I like the fact that it's going to be a big splash. A lot of new titles, a lot of updates to existing titles, and the Play Anywhere stuff. So yeah, what's the stuff that you guys are most excited for? I'm curious with Xbox at Gamescom. I'll start with Addict, man. What you most excited for out of everything that was announced?
Final Fantasy Tactics looks like it's gonna be on August the 21st. I'm actually more excited to play that than replaying Remake that I played like 8 years ago. I am interested in that My Hero game, even though it's a head-to-head fighter. I'm kind of curious on like how exactly they handle that particular thing. I don't want no smoke with Silent Hill F. Not even a little bit.
Yo,
those games like terrify me, man. I tried to play
we going to Japan
Alien. I tried to play Alien Isolation once, and I could. The first time I saw the Alien, I'm like, yeah, this ain't for me. Like,
that man got underneath the table.
That man jumped in that closet, had the door.
I turned off the TV and left the house. Well, yeah, we good.
That game ain't for the faint of heart.
Yeah, so that's real. No doubt. So, some more Outer Worlds 2, Addict? No Outer Worlds 2 for you?
Outer Worlds 2, I think I'm just at that point, a lot of stuff's coming up. So, I've seen so much Outer Worlds at this point. I just want to play it now. It doesn't mean I'm not going to care what's there. I'm going to care what's there. But I'm very interested in terms of,
not a headliner, right?
Well, it's not, but it's not that it's not a headliner. I mean, Grounded 2's on here, and I didn't say that. I played Grounded 2. Like it's.
Well, we ain't talking about that. I'm messing with you. You know I gotta mess with you, man. Come on, stop playing.
Stop interrupting. Then
yes, sir, host.
And then Ninja Gaiden 4. After playing that preview, I'm actually a little bit more interested in that game. I'm gonna be real with you before that preview. I probably wouldn't even ask for that game. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, but that did sell me more on it. And I do think I like those type of titles 2D more than I like the 3D versions. I really enjoy High on Life 2. I still ain't played the first one, but I know people love that game, and I'm very curious to see exactly what we cut. That Frag Punk. You want to play that, or am I the only one that played that game?
I want to play.
I wanted to play.
I want to play with you. Just anytime you want, tell me.
Yeah, ooh, that's bad.
There you go.
There you go. You zoomed in nice right there.
No,
there
it's
not
that
you
it was
play that little thing over there with you.
It's not
his hand. No.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Use his belly.
I know that shit.
You gotta put the mic to him. You gotta
Sovereign want to see his dirty work. Sovereign's a different dude, so. Nah.
You don't hear it?
I can't. Yes, I heard it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Ridiculous.
These Share mics are good, so I
had noise canceling.
Do too much on that, but I'm excited. I think Gamescom. I think that. I'm actually excited to see Jeff Keighley's opening show for Gamescom. I'm assuming we're going to react to that.
Yeah.
Because he says he's got a couple new announcements.
Surprises.
Stuff, so,
all right. Yeah, we like surprises.
I'm interested in that.
Some people don't like surprises.
And it's like
they got surprised when they went
like
to
Hawk said, the Omni show, Way of the Sword.
Y'all better get on that.
Yeah, and keep in mind, I was actually when like the the Devil May Cries and all these games, and Dante's Inferno was like really popping off. I really liked Omniusha. Like I like the concept behind it. I don't think I beat one of them, but I like the concept behind it. I played them in the Died, and then played them in the Died. Incredibles, that's like a head-to-head fighter. I'm interested in the world, not necessarily in the game. Whatever. Indiana Jones, that DLC. I don't normally go back to DLCs, but I think I might dabble. I think Gamescom, Xbox definitely, they're showing up to Gamescom. They're showing up a lot of stuff. I'm very curious to see how this is done in TGS too.
Yes,
I'm hoping that it'd be awesome if they're doing some kind of fan fest
something
thing.
special for the Lords.
Yeah, but my thing when it comes to like the fan fest, I think that I'm a little bit more annoyed by that than anything, because it's just like,
got a new boo now. They get good on us.
We knew this was gonna happen.
We knew this was gonna happen.
But we knew this was coming.
It's just I don't even care about like the reasoning behind it. Oh, we're doing all this PlayStation stuff. So if I'm always one of those things, if you about new decisions, stand on those decisions. Don't care about what people are saying about you online. Stand on it. And if that is truly the reason why they just literally, in my personal opinion, Germany and Gamescom is massive, and they only had, because I don't think there's going to be a fan fest after Germany. I think that's done. And I think they would have preferred to do that in Germany, because they would get more fruits for the money they would spend than they would doing what we're doing currently now. So what's wrong?
No, I was just laughing. I was just thinking about it. It's a stupid joke. King will understand.
Stop
Remember when
interrupting.
God, he probably was gonna have something good to say that was gonna spark interaction.
You know what? Kyle, go ahead. We need to hear this.
Yeah, what was
How
you gonna
are
say?
you gonna tell him to go on my topic, Forte?
No,
But he was probably gonna enhance your topic.
But when I try to enhance people's topics, I'm interrupting. So
No, I'm just thinking about that. Remember Jay-Z had that song called Soul Cry? You know what I'm saying? So he's like, I was just messing effing them girls. I was going to
get right back.
Yeah,
get right back.
Yeah, like that's how the U.S. fan base feel. Like, you don't go around and just leave like that.
I was going to get right back.
I was going to get right back. That's how I feel, and it's just funny to me. It's just hilarious. Sorry, I do something funny.
I think that's just my biggest thing. It's like, come on, man. Like, I get it. Germany would probably be a better thing, but it's like, how are you going to do your country like that? Like, that's
literally the lyric to the song. The way you said it was the way Jay-Z said it. How you going to just leave like that? How you going? He said it in the song just in your. Like, that's what was funny.
Maybe they wanted that.
I was gonna get right back.
If they did the fan. See, here's the thing. What they should have done, if they are getting rid of FanFest, and I understand, they should just did both of them. This is our 10-year American version, 10-year Germany version, 10-year TGS version. But it's like, and I get it, it's probably funds. They could only realistically do one. I don't know if they did one before then. But it's just like, how are you going to skip your peoples to do it somewhere else?
They do FanFest all around the world, but in LA.
Did they really do it everywhere but LA this year?
Yep, everywhere.
Yeah, they did it everywhere except for
everywhere
LA.
But LA.
Guess what? They didn't want people to show up there in America.
And to me, that
where console warring is at its strongest.
To me,
that is true.
You gotta be for real. Hey, listen, we gotta be
the concentration of console warring was too strong for Sarah and Phil to show.
Listen, as soon as they announced this and they showed that they were doing fan fest across the world and not here in America, I was like, console warring in America at its strongest. They did not want to be on that stage and show all that stuff. It was like, we ain't trying to take bullets while we at home.
The way you made making it seem as like a geographical heat map.
You
And he's like, the U.S. is in bold red. Concentration. Right there in L.A. where concentration is at its strongest.
You are interrupting me, but what does that mean where they're going down the line, shaking everyone's hand, and he just passes one of them? It's like you're shaking Mexico's hands, everyone's hands. You get to LA, someone has to do that. That TikTok would go viral. I guarantee you that TikTok would go viral. They shook everyone's hand and got to and you know what makes it worse? It's they people.
OG.
You know what they say? Your people, your worst enemy.
Be the ones be your own people.
So they ain't trying to bury the platform just yet.
That's my biggest thing. It's just like you kind of did us dirty a little bit with that. And people are all in there. Oh, you guys had one in LA for years and you missed one. Guess what? Everyone else had one in their countries for years and they got theirs. It for some reason it was just us, and I don't. It would be different if like they cut back and they only did 101 like the massive ones, but like that Summer Game Fest area, like the LA area in June, that there's a lot of people that's in those areas, and people like maybe they think I'm speaking from like a privilege that we get access to this kind of stuff. Well, I still had a great time in June. I didn't even miss FanFest. Technically, you can ask Cog, we was in a better situation because we weren't held hostage by FanFest. But I still think it should have been an option for the fans that are in that area around that time. You don't start choosing when you want to support stuff. And guess what? Once again, Microsoft is an American-based company, and they just skip their own town.
Guess what? Where is most of Xbox's where are most of the fans at? Where do they reside?
So what you're saying is because there's more in America, they can skip out on America. So now they're looking down and say, "You guys good?" You know what they're doing? They're doing what Bungie tried to pull up on Destiny fans for 10 years. Oh, you good? You guys ain't going nowhere. It's just like you can't take it. You can't take advantage and underappreciate the core. The American audience, the North American audience, really had pulled up for Microsoft and Xbox for decades, and it's a spit in the face. They're still doing one because I remember when this was first announced. I will say I knew they were doing one in Germany back then. Someone told me behind the scenes, and when people were, I guess they're just not doing FanFest, I had to keep my mouth shut. Because I knew they weren't just doing it there, and people care. No, it's not about people caring. It's about the perspective, the concept. I even said when this was first announced that remember, Cog, you got affected more than I did. I was like, dude, I don't care about that. It's the concept that we are going from one country to another, and they're skipping America. Like
they are putting logos of other consoles on the screen. What do you think? Listen,
it's not a safe environment.
No, it's not a safe environment. Hey, look,
LA wasn't a safe environment that year anyway.
Listen, this is the thing people got to understand, and I'm not disagreeing with you, Addict. I agree 100%. They literally said like, we don't trust y'all. We don't trust y'all. We don't trust putting you on a stage or in an arena where we're gonna show this content. How dare you do this? And we show an PlayStation logo on the screen, and y'all gonna be wanting to choke us, and they're gonna hear that through the mics. They're gonna hear all that stuff. They did not want that smoke that day, bro. They was like, you know what? We're just gonna act like everything is normal, and we're just gonna say no fan fest this year.
And you know what's funny?
So is the host gonna push it off to somebody else so we can talk about this?
Okay. Well, if I could finish my statement, I keep getting interrupted every 5 minutes. So that and for the people saying God Addict can't stop whining, just because I literally said I don't care about the event itself. It's the perception of it. Like, you know, if you're going to do one in one place and another place and another place and another place, and then just skip one and then another place, you should feel away. Like, I don't feel away, but it should be brought up.
You do feel away.
He do feel away.
No,
You talking about it?
No, I went to the June stuff. I did not miss FanFest, not even a little bit. I'm just saying, from the perspective of Microsoft, it wasn't a good look.
Mm-hmm. No, we get that. I agree that it's not a good look. I was gonna get let's get us solve it. You muted, sir.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like to me, like with all this Battlefield talk, I want to see what Black Ops 7 is. Right. Yep. I want to see what it is. Don't come back now. Foresee it being anything like drastically different, but again, you know,
he advanced the line for Call. Hey, hold on, we got to put King to Call. He advanced the line for Call of Duty that portrayed them to make something.
Hey, you know what else? We need 56 likes for him to react to 2 more countries.
Yeah, Adam, why are you interrupting people?
Hey, you guys interrupted me for my whole topic.
Hey, what's good?
Yeah, for he better, man. He got a whole community advanced the line for this game. As soon as the little shiny cake game come out, then he betrayed.
First of all, I had them hold the line for it. Second, we got it. That's good. I told them to get their stuff together and move to current gen. They decided to held us back and go with somebody else.
Sir,
Nah. I like to trick.
Wait, no, I gotta come back.
I like the trick Shorty do. I like the trick Shorty do.
Yeah,
Shorty do agree. She doing current gen tricks. I don't like the old gen
Switch will get a 10-year deal, and they are also part of that gen that you are now snubbing your nose at. So
good. And they're not getting Battlefield, but they're gonna get Call of Duty.
Yeah,
all right, good.
I agree with you, though. I'm glad that I think Battlefield is going to like beat Call of Duty under no stretch.
Sorry, for jumping into your content. I apologize.
But I do feel that it's going to push Call of Duty for better competition.
Sorry, Soft, continue.
Nope, that was it.
Okay.
Beyond that,
what game you excited the most for? What game?
Ninja Gaiden and finally see Silk Song. Right. Yes. Finally see Silk Song. Yep. Now, on the ROG Xbox Ally and Ally X, what's up? I have gotten a little cooler on it.
What happened?
And I'm gonna tell y'all why.
What happened? Somebody dropped me something new. That's what it is.
So this is the thing, right? Look, the Z2 Extreme. Is optimized for gaming, and it's going to be more powerful than the Z1. But yeah,
Project Canvas?
So no.
What you excited for?
Absolutely.
So so if you guys haven't heard, like, so basically the Strix Halo chip, the chip that is basically the APU that's been put in like laptops that basically kind of been put in some of the latest laptops, not requiring a separate sort of CPU, GPU. It is this one super powered AI driven APU is being put into handhelds.
Okay.
That APU is considerably stronger than what we will be seeing with the Ryzen Z2 Extreme. Now, this is an APU that is specifically built for laptops, right? And smaller. Now, that said, a laptop is considerably more powerful than a handheld. You know,
bigger too,
and bigger.
Yes, but this is the thing. So this is the beastie part about it. So, in one of the handhelds that they've announced that has this so far, the GPD Win 5. Is one that I forgot. Now I'm trying to think about which one doesn't have it. One of them doesn't have an internal battery. One of them is so beastie that like now the battery has to be separate and plugged in, which for me is fine because I never play these things unplugged.
Or battery anyway. You plugged in.
I'm really not anywhere pulling out my my Switch or whatever playing.
Into the airplane.
I'm always plugged in. Right. I'm always plugged in. So that's fine by me. So that's intriguing. I think the other one is the MSI, the new MSI 8 AI is the other one that's going to have this in it. Performance wise, when properly optimized and whatnot, like yeah, it kind of trounces the Ryzen Z2.
That's the race talk.
Now, price-wise,
gonna trounce.
Tell him how big it is. What that price look like.
So the price-wise, look, if you're at the point now, if you're for the ROG Xbox, the X version, right? If we assume that $900 price point is correct, $800 to $900, if you're making that investment, for me, the jump in a couple of $100 more to get something that's considerably more powerful, 30 to maybe 40% more powerful.
You ain't got an Xbox God button.
Makes sense. Well, that's the thing. The Xbox, no Xbox God button. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care about that.
You got to play anywhere.
I could sideload the Xbox front end if to see it. I guess fine.
You tweaking and twerking.
So yeah, I don't know. Like, look,
he's out.
You know me. The FOMO might get me.
See,
and I might just do it.
We take this man to one HP event, and this is what we get. This is we go all the new APU talk.
I've been watching this forever because I saw this. And I was like, nah, it's crazy. And then Ledbetter was talking about it, and he was like, yo, this is insane. I can't believe they're doing this.
This is AMD. Who is this?
So this is a Strix Halo 3. This is AMD. This is AMD chip.
AMD chip, but that's the Halo chip, but MSI actually have it in the A1.
So it's actually the top of the line is the Ryzen, the AI Max 395. That's the top of the line chip. And this is what they're using in power laptops now, right?
That's crazy.
So yeah, I don't know. I might be out.
Don't worry, King. We'll send the review unit to you. King. Now that Sav has betrayed us. What are you looking forward to the most for Xbox at Gamescom? Then how do you feel about the fan?
And the funny thing is, I don't believe Sav one bit. He's still buying that thing.
Yeah, he's still going to buy it when it come out.
No,
I agree.
No, you know what he says?
Might get me. Like I always say,
this is what it is. When he
it's
says
not the FOMO might get you. The FOMO's getting
you. When he says I've cooled on it, what cooled means is I'm not getting up to go super early.
Day one. Yeah.
He'll just pay someone to sit in line for him like he's done before.
He ain't gonna set his alarm clock to get, or he's not gonna call Forte at 2 o'clock the day before saying you got one. I'm gonna send you the money for it. That's what he means that he's cooled on. He'll still have it the same day.
Lord King, what are you the most excited for? And then also, what is the whole FanFest situation? How you feel about that?
Okay, well, World of Warcraft.
Oh, wow!
Because they tweeted and they put Xbox.
Oh, we falling for the banana in the pail.
I got to fall again. I got to fall. If she say that she gonna go out and I can probably hit this time, I'm gonna beat it.
We sat there.
No, I don't care.
Theater together. We was in the theater together. She came out.
I like her a lot. I like her a lot.
We left stiff and angry.
Yo, listen. Pause. Yeah. Yo,
stiff and angry.
Listen. We was getting it. So me and him sat in the Xbox theater the last time they did this. And we like, yo, wow. Look, it's gonna come to console, bro. And we sat there. We saw that PC logo. And they kept it moving.
Yo, Saul, she's done this to me every time. I done took her out to eat, everything.
Every time. It's like, no buns.
And at the end of the night, she's like, yo, I got to go home, or it's that time of the month or something. And I'm like, damn, man, it's rough. But again, listen. Every time she call, I'm there. So I'm going to tell you this, man. This might be my lucky night. It might be the lucky night. I think so. My fingers is crossed. I don't care how it showed up. I got to think I had to think for years. And if we can get it back, so we can rekindle what we had, because I had it and I let it go. So we can get back to that, son. There's nothing but love here. There's nothing but love here. And she's never gonna be loved more than she's gonna be loved with me over on console, son. I don't want to. I can handle it on PC, but I want to be exactly with World of Warcraft on Xbox. I really think that's where we need to be. And you know what I also know?
What?
She for the streets, though. Because she get over there, she gonna be on PlayStation. I ain't got no problem if they announce both versions at the same time.
That's what's supposed to happen.
I don't care for that. Just please, just bring it over here. That's all I'm talking about. Now, FanFest. First of all, I knew they was having it everywhere else but here. The only thing that made sense, and I don't think it's a budget constraint thing.
What you think it is?
I think they had 2 events going on at one time. They couldn't spread because they only have one team that they go to site. Ka got whisked away to a special event that has everything to do with the Asus ROG Ally. So with that being said, all the people that would have been on hand at FanFest would have been taken away from this very secure situation that needed to go down. I believe that had precedence over FanFest. Giving fan service and bringing a new device to market and having those influences that's there for Gamescom or the ones that they did fly out, and it's just best allocating resources that you have available. I don't think this is the last FanFest, as I was.
You think more?
I thought it was more. But also there has been turnover. So turnover in certain areas may change the way FanFest is looked at going forward, right? So a lot of people, y'all got handlers that y'all used to have. You may not have access, and you may not be able to reach out to those individuals again, right? So I believe FanFest will be truly not a rite of passage, will not be a guarantee. I think, especially with I was a plus one for many years. For somebody that was no longer there, but I also had ties inside the building that would get me in there, right? My ties is still there.
Sounds good.
Yeah, my ties is still there. Unless something drastically happens by the next year, which I don't think, my ties is still there. Now, if that individual says I retire, my chances is dead. I do know people do not like me there. But I know this, though. There's people that love me there. So, and if that person is where they still are, then I will hit that person up directly and then get into the building. But again, this year, FanFest not being there, I will gladly sacrifice FanFest for what they did. They take yourself out of it. And I want you guys to think, if any of you guys felt slighted, but y'all excited for the Asus ROG Ally, you're a hypocrite. Your excitement is only predicated off of the fact that they had those people there to tell them what was right or what was wrong with the device and get the word out to everybody. And I know you're going to say, King, they're trillions of dollars of a company. They can do anything that they want. Having insurance and security for this many people in this location for this stuff here costs a lot of money, if not equal to the amount of money for FanFest. There's a budget allocated to those type of events throughout the year. You cannot start that's broke people talking. You cannot have all those resources allocated to that and then simultaneously do it, because it was happening at around the same time FanFest would have been going on. So either you're going to have that event early in the morning or late at night. It's not going to work. No FanFest. And then the next big event that you do have is Gamescom. They get a FanFest. Y'all not talking about Mexico. Y'all not talking about the FanFest that was in China. Y'all not talking about none of these FanFests that were going on in other places, but y'all sitting here always harping on the FanFest you didn't get. Then fly your behind over to Germany. I don't want to go to Germany. I gotta fly my behind to California. Do you see me crying that they're not having one in New York? Flying to Germany or California is the same thing to me. I still got to grab my passport and get my butt up and go. So when I told people, let's all meet up at Germany, that let me know that you either one, didn't have a passport. One didn't have a passport.
Oh, with this real ID thing, you better have a passport if you don't
Tell the truth, shame the devil at it. You get to that airport thinking you popping in with your ID.
You know what's funny? When we were booking flights, we got our passports this year because of the Tokyo thing. If we didn't get those passports, we'd be finished. We'd be done. I couldn't have just went to LA. Now I have noticed some will let you do it. Some are being a little bit more lenient, but don't get LA. You ain't leaving there without that passport or something.
It's real. It's a fact.
Facts. You're going to get cavity searched. So unless you
I'm
want to
not
be
saying
cavity
cavity
search,
search, but, yeah.
they out here. You don't have your passport or your real ID. Cavity searching is in effect. All right? So make sure you wear your Depends because
Not like that.
because you're gonna be situations gonna be a little loose after that.
My Lord.
So listen. I knew exactly where everybody was the moment that they said that, I'm not going to go to Germany. Shout out to K. Asante going over to Germany.
Yeah, salute.
And anybody
Lucius said he going next year. He's going to go see us.
And we're going to be out there too.
No
so
doubt.
shout out to everybody that's making it to wherever FanFest is.
Yeah.
Again, y'all had links in to go to FanFest, right? Why didn't y'all use your links to go to Germany? FanFest still going. It's about camaraderie. It's about the fan fest.
Right,
it's about
before I go, I gotta say this. All right, so but you said that you know that it's gonna come back next year. So if it's gonna come back next year, why they ain't come this year? Why this specific year?
I told you. You was at the event. No, I'm not even. None of those
historically, they've always been behind closed door events during Fan Fest.
Yeah, not like this though.
No, it's always been like that.
It's always
Addict. Okay.
So why this year?
Okay.
Where there's a multi-platform aggressive push.
Watch this, y'all.
Go ahead.
see, Solve knows. So, Cog. When you went to your special event,
here you go.
Was it like any other special event you've been to?
No, it was. I don't get invited to a lot of those. So
so the one that you went to, please.
Yes, it was pretty amazing. It was pretty.
No.
Yes.
How was the security, sir?
Oh, it was red. It was like a federal building.
That
joint looked like they had the shooters. You were not getting up in there.
Okay. So we've been to other Microsoft special events. Yes.
The security's great.
Was it like that though?
Not like that, but I mean,
all right. Question.
Yes.
Me and you went to South of Midnight.
Yes.
Was that the same level of security?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
Definitely
Next one.
Here we go.
All right. Me and you went to the Forza. Was it that level of security?
No, definitely lesser at that event.
Okay. All right. So back to what I was saying.
Oh, that was security costs. So
kind of different. It's kind of different, right?
This guy.
It's a different
sounds like $1 trillion company.
Yeah.
I'm popping.
Yeah. See, your conspiracy theory might work. They might have heat in the zone when it comes to console warring, and they did not want to do that. Maybe that might have played a way into it, right?
Maybe you want to protect the queen and feel dominance. Just maybe. When you do something that upsets the base.
Listen, you can't say my
PlayStation fans are going through it right now, but Xbox fans was going through it when they saw that Gears Reloaded. Before this Helldivers.
Okay, so this is how I debunk that one.
Okay, here we go.
When was the most that we've ever seen them loose in the wild? This year.
That doesn't really count because that wasn't
they
loose
were
in the
outside.
wild. That wasn't loose in the wild. That wasn't show my location.
No,
that was not show my location. That was some you know where to be at the spot.
If you know.
Exactly. Last year is show my location. We were at the Games Fest. Go and greet your favorite Xbox executive at the spot where we're going to be at, where we're telling you.
So,
this was.
So when we
showing our location.
So when we pulled up,
yes,
wasn't all questions answered?
Yeah, but we know where stuff be at. So we got an unfair advantage.
So you saying that our temperature in the console war is lower.
Yes.
As I'm the face of console war.
Oh, no. Listen. Your level of console warring is respected at Xbox. Whereas if they was to invite some people to an event like that, they don't know how that temperature is going to be.
So,
plus we don't need cameras like this when people. Plus we don't need cameras in the room when they announce certain things, and then all of a sudden, they can mute the mics. They can mute the mics while the videos are playing, but they can't stop somebody posting something up. This is what the Xbox crowd looking like when this happens. They don't need that energy out there, bro.
Exactly.
Let me see, because I got to share my screen.
Lord,
I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. Because see, sometimes you gotta. This guy is so bad. You're so bad. You're a bad person.
This man literally locked down sharing.
He locked down sharing. That's what y'all get when he hosts. It's a dictatorship.
This is Addict world.
Yo, he's so bad. Addict is a bad person.
Just put it on your phone and then put your phone.
No, I show.
It's wild out here, bro.
Hurry up! I gotta go.
That's me.
Link it in the Facebook.
Put the link to Attic so he can do it.
No, I have it as a picture.
Okay, then link it, show it, and I'll pop it over to the screen.
All right, I'm gonna. You're doing the most, man.
You doing the least. That's the issue we having right now.
Exactly.
All right, you know what? Here's the share, bro. Because I'm so sick and tired of you, bro.
All right, here we go. Let's go.
Hold on. Where's that share button?
Make sure you got the.
No, that's not it.
On the screen.
It's the big giant green share at the bottom.
Yeah, shut up. This screen. All right, share it to Attic.
All right, let's see where we go. Oh wow, that's what's up. Yeah.
Does that look like somebody that's ducking smoke? I mean, we standing there. There's no security around.
Nothing.
That proves everything. I'm the face of console warring, and at that moment,
you are
not afraid of nothing.
Oh my God.
She is not afraid of anything. Actually, the conversation is.
Somebody said AI image. I'm done.
I'm done. I'm not sharing with you guys anymore. That's it. I'm done. Unshare. No more sharing.
No more sharing.
Shout out to Solo Tech. He said he took that picture.
He said, shout out to Solo Tech. He did.
And he knows that what was the temperature. See, he could tell you the truth. There are people verifiable that's saying, wow, I've never seen them out like this. This is crazy. They're sitting there having conversations about stuff like that.
Was this a special invite event?
No,
it wasn't. No,
it was just a pull-up.
You can just pull up? Oh, okay.
It was in the wild.
And King be acting like they haven't done this every year.
I'm just saying.
In addition to
they didn't
share by location.
They didn't do it last year.
In addition to the hotel got its own security.
Exactly that part. But fair enough. But before I go, so just real quick. So what are you looking for the most out of the games, and then the Fan Fest thing?
I mean, I want to see more about Rock Ally. Everybody wants to see that. I'm interested. Don't know if I want to get it day one, but it's something that's on the radar. I'm Flight Sim. I love Flight Sim. I have over.
They gotta fix that.
Dude,
I think that's the PlayStation version they're gonna talk about.
I don't care what they do. I just need. I have a $500 flight stick that I need to take out the closet and hook back up because
Get that stick out. Pause.
Yeah. Pause. Yes. We gonna see if Slimer can sit on it. Pause.
Yo.
Wow. But definitely looking forward to that. Chronos, I want to see more on that.
Yeah, that looked good.
That looked really, really good. I just did some training and stuff on that at work, and I was like, yeah, I can't wait for this game to come out.
Nice.
And then I'm with King.
What's up?
World of Warcraft, bro. It's about that time. It needs to happen. Now, I think this is more of a substitute for BlizzCon not being a thing no more.
Yeah. Good call out.
I kind of think this is them probably just talking about it because they don't do BlizzCon and they want to get information out about what's going on with the new expansion and everything. So I think it's more of that, but I'm hoping that we finally get a console version of it, especially since we're getting like Age of Empire and all these other games that moving over from PC over to console. It's about that time for them to actually do it. So I'm looking forward to just seeing what they have in store for that. And my daughter loves Mortal Kombat, and I'm going to watch this with her. So I definitely can't wait to see what they got cooking with Mortal Kombat with the Legacy Collection. But that's mostly it for me.
No doubt. And I forgot, Attic, before I leave, Final Fantasy remake. That's probably the first time we see it, even though they announced it at the showcase. This will be the first time playable and seeing it, and that I can't wait for because I want to get back in it. It looks like it's going to be the integrate joint. Yeah. But I love y'all, brothers. I got to go. Okay,
before you leave wherever you're leaving, our interview is set up on the dashboard. I just need you to give it a title before you leave the room.
Oh, sure.
You can do that
absolutely.
off stream. You don't have to do it
okay. I got you.
I'm just saying, I did everything else. I just need you to make the title, and I will adjust to it. That makes the most sense.
All right, no doubt. All right, y'all, enjoy.
Peace.
So, y'all.
All right, so what are we doing now? Since we lost the host, are we losing you too, Saul? What's going on?
Well, you're losing me, but we can get into Contraband real quick.
Yeah.
I mean, we just do Contraband.
Yeah, all we got Contraband.
All right, cool.
That's all we got is Contraband.
All right, Contraband, and then a couple of the super chats, and we out. All right, bet. Let's do it.
We can all get out of here early today.
So Contraband, man. Nice. First off, we missed this last week, and it wasn't. I saw people I saw people trying to put this narrative that we wasn't willing to talk about it. No.
Wow.
We did it on your show.
We was willing.
I did it on my show.
We was willing to talk about.
I did it on my show too.
Jesus,
exactly,
and
I told him. I said DPS did it too. We hearing Saul. We want to hear Saul.
All right, so y'all want to hear me? Okay, cool. Yeah.
Well, let me finish what I was saying. We
go ahead.
Last week there was just so much stuff to talk about last week. It's the only reason we get to it. So this week's kind of light. So it's like, because I do feel like it was kind of it was a game that was announced years ago, so it was worth talking about. So I was like, let's just throw it in here. Solve go.
Yeah, like we never saw what this game was. It's supposed to be some sort of heist game set in the 1970s. We just got a tone piece trailer with nothing, no gameplay, no nothing. And this was what, at this point, 4 years ago. So yeah, they apparently it wasn't coming along. And basically between Avalanche and Microsoft, Microsoft decided not to support it anymore and not to be publishing it anymore. And Avalanche has kind of shelved it in that interim. Maybe they find somebody, if the game is kind of in a salvageable state, maybe somebody's willing to cough up the rest of the money to finish it. Yeah, I think so too, but you never know, right? You never know. You heard the Romero Studios game being shopped around, and that's pretty much done. And Microsoft did pay for most of that game, so maybe that can come out. So maybe, again, I do think this is not the same case, and this game isn't nearly as far along as that Romero game is. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like in a world where these types of games, these live service games are not hitting, and if they're not hitting and they're not doing something special and unique, it's maybe time to put them to bed. So I'm glad about it, and I'm glad that Avalanche maybe now gets to go back to do what they're good at and what they're really built for.
Just Cause, baby.
Give me Just Cause. Again, Mad Max, a severely underrated game that had the unfortunate luck or whatever, whoever decided to release it on the same day as Metal Gear Solid 5. That was not good, but Mad Max is a fantastic game. Just Cause games are beautifully broken. If you play Just Cause games, the crazy foolishness that you could do with the physics in that game, it is just super fun. Just Cause 1 is like not good. 2 is like gleefully broken, but kind of not good. But 3 and 4 are more polished. They kind of know what they are by that time. And the amount of like different gadgets and stuff you can use to just do wild stuff in the environment is crazy. Those games are very, very good. And like I said, Mad Max is a great open world sort of by the numbers Batman combat type game. If you're missing Batman combat and you want to add killing to that Batman combat, this is the game for you. Avalanche, go back and do what you're known for, what you're good at. Please leave that Contraband behind. Let's see more of what you're good at. That's how I feel.
Yeah. So how you feeling, King? What's going on, Contraband, man? I feel that that I don't want to speak mine. Okay, I'll keep mine for later. King, what you feeling about Contraband?
First of all, the game is on hold. Everybody talk about it. The game is canceled. Game is not canceled. The game is on hold. Microsoft reevaluating a studio that didn't have the deliverables and checkpoints and balances at the time and needed it. Return on investment is key. If you did not show this game for that period of time, remember all those games that showed during that period of time have basically been canceled from Microsoft's own studios. Now, this is Avalanche doing this. So again, those assets are still there. The content is still there. What does that content entail? We don't know, never seen, or basically have a vague idea of what it could have been. So again, for that individual, and I'm not really caring to figure out your name and all this other stuff about trying to call us out like we're ducking the smoke. I'm the Xbox guy. These dudes don't care. Like, that's a PC dude. This other guy, wherever RPG is that he cares about, he's at. He doesn't care if it's on a paper plate. If it's an RPG he cares about, he's there.
Hey,
so don't look at him.
Paper plate. I play it on a paper plate.
See? So and COG, again, if it's a ninja anywhere, he's gonna do that. I literally tell people I don't want that review copy if it's not on Xbox. I'm him. So if I sat there and I told you, and the idiot had the nerve to say, because I answered his stupid behind. I said I covered it, Attic covered it, COG covered it on Defining Duke, Attic covered it on Attic Arena, I covered it on my channel. Your channel isn't relevant. Then shut the fuck up. Like, it's honestly, if you want us to have the conversation here, what do you want then? Who do you want to answer that? So obviously it had to be solved. Because if Fortes answered it on DPS, Addicts answered that question and about the subject on his channel, I've answered it on mine. Then you only wanted to hear from Saul.
COG probably talked about it on Defining Duke, so it's not him.
Yeah, he did.
They did. It's like the cover of the it's their thumbnail.
It's the thumbnail, yeah.
So just because we didn't sit here and make it a big thing, something that nobody knows about, I made a big thing out of Perfect Dark. I made a big out of anything that I felt that they remember that Fable that they canceled that I got a chance to play where you was playing like Loki and you was placing things around the board. I was upset that
Fable
thing didn't come out. Fable's Legends.
Yeah.
I was upset that didn't come out. You guys pick and choose who you upset with. I don't give a damn about Contraband. I didn't play test. Y'all even still to this day talk about Scalebound, and I played it. I've seen it, and I said it was trash. I'm glad they canceled it. And you guys said, well, I wonder if they bring that back. It's dead. It was garbage. What is Contraband? I don't know, but I know it's on hold. It's not canceled. If you can actually use your little 5% of your brain, and you can actually use that little piece of IQ that you got holding on to, read the damn article. It says it's on hold, pending outcome of whatever internally they feel it's up to. If it's up to returning on investment, maybe it might happen. But dear God, sir, there's too many games for you to be worrying about something you know nothing of. Oh, I wanted to play a smuggler game co-op. I'm pretty sure, sir, there's a bunch of smuggler games that's co-op right now that you can go play. You're just wanting to console war based off of the fact that a game has been shelved from Microsoft. And you felt that us over here, because of Xbox, and we covered it already on various different channels, but apparently your intellect can only get you to watch us on Sundays. Sir, today. Sir.
I think it's fair that they want us to talk about it as a group, to talk about it with each other. I think that's mainly probably. Now,
that means he didn't value you as a singular. It didn't value me. Didn't value Forte or COG.
But sometimes it doesn't matter about the single
Sovereign.
They want to hear us talking with each other about the actual.
I hope you got what you wanted.
And now, as far as we
made it about you.
Jesus.
And that's if that person's being genuine and not using that to console war. And I agree with you. He's probably not. I don't know. I'm just telling you. Look, we can't sit here.
Everybody's looking at last week's comments now, right?
No, because it was just, you know what it was when there was discourse back and forth about it. The answer was, oh, no, it was done on purpose. And it's like, no, nobody did anything on purpose. Like we're avoiding this conversation. I mean, it's like we just, like you said, we just finished talking about Perfect Dark getting canceled, Everwild, like big games. Is like, why would anybody want to duck that other conversation? It was like, oh, just another game that they announced is not coming out, or like King said, is on hold.
I myself was actually excited to play this game because I like the robbers type of scenario where you 4 or 5 people work together. But at the same time, like the same people that are complaining this game got canceled are the same people telling Microsoft they should do more checks and balances. And this is checks and balances. Okay, you missed X amount of months that you had to work on this and you didn't do it. So we have to either go somewhere else or restructure on how this is being done. I would have liked this game to be coming out, but you know what else it would have been worse? Them continue to work on something that's not coming out. How long has this game been? We just got through Perfect Dark where people were saying, why did you let this game run for so long? So we supposed to let this go for another 2 to 3 years? Sometimes you got to pull the plug. Yeah, that this isn't working out. is it disappointing because I would have liked to play it? Yes. And that's talking from someone that's being genuine about wanting to play the game and not using it for some kind of console or metric. It is unfortunate, but, if you guys are so upset, look at Sebastian dancing. Maybe that will calm you down. It is what it is. I don't care in the long run because there's plenty of games that come play out. But I was curious to try it out. I will say that.
Yeah.
Forte.
Forte's with me, Just Cause 5. That's what I want. Just Cause 5.
That's another thing. I didn't care about the Just Cause 5 stuff. Like I don't like those games. So it's like this studio, it is what it is.
Listen, I forgot about this game. So when it came across that it was canceled, I was like,
froze.
Oh, yeah. I said, I forgot all about this game, honestly. And when I was looking at the, when it finally came up, I was like, dang, I forgot all about this game. It's been like, 4 years? Still ain't seen anything, heard anything. Last thing we saw was a dingy, dirty garage that they were walking through and everything. And I'm like, what's the disappointment? And why do you care about this at all? Because it's not like they listen, we gave what was the game that, what was it, Into the Wild, or what was the game that Xbox showcased and they didn't know what it actually was, that we Everwild. We actually got we actually got a trailer of that. Now it wasn't in game and everything, but we actually got a trailer of that where they showed things, and I'm like, oh, okay, this could be a bunch of things. This game, I was sitting there like, I don't know what it is. I mean, yeah, it's supposed to be a heist game, and those are really, really cool, especially if you're the type of person that likes games like Payday and everything. But I just don't know why. I just don't know. It, like you said, everybody pretty much talked about it, and the one thing that really irked me the most about the comment was, with all the things that Microsoft has done and Xbox has done over the course of the last 2 years, this is like so low on the total pole. And I'm like, we done talked about the putting games on other platforms. We done talked about them alienating their own fan base and doing this and doing that and how people feel. We just literally today talked about not having fan base and having it everywhere else and not here. So what makes you think that we're afraid to talk about something minuscule like Avalanche Studios making a game that Xbox was like, hey, this isn't looking too good. We don't want to do business with you right now anymore. That doesn't mean the game is canceled. That just means that, hey, it's on the shelf. Just like, guess what? They never said that they canceled factions for PlayStation. It's just it's frozen somewhere in a tundra. They never canceled it supposedly, but guess what? Everybody still says all these different things, but it doesn't mean that the game can't come out. I also think we're also in a different space than we were 4 years ago, or when the conception of this game happened. Like, games as a service are cruel. And if they don't feel like it's going to measure up to what the offering is going to be, because the one thing people don't realize is, yes, it takes a lot of money to make these games, but it takes even more money to manage and maintain them. And if it's not going to be a benefit of Xbox putting in the effort and the money to help fund and develop and, help them along the way, and they feel like at this moment in time, it's something we don't want to invest in, good for them. I'm glad that they have some checks and balances in place to do that. And I'm also glad that Avalanche is taken off the hook for bringing this game out. And like Saul said, can probably get back to the things that they know they're actually really good at, because we saw a whole crap ton of studios being forced or moved into these type of games that they just wanted to try and see if they can actually make something successful out of. That's why PlayStation's in the situation they're in right now, because all their studios were participating in this. So this is just another studio, Avalanche, that is in that same scenario that is being moved back to something probably and hopefully that they're comfortable in, but ultimately those assets are still there, the overall game is still there. It could become something completely different. Y'all know what Fortnite used to be? Fortnite wasn't Fortnite when it came out. It was freaking Save the World.
Save the World Tower Defense.
Tower Defense. And then all of a sudden PUBG came out on the map, was like, we're here. And then Fortnite was like, oh, that's cool. Let's change it up. And then
let's
all of a sudden,
steal it.
And we're gonna take this and make it our own. And so
and give you a GIMP.
You know what's
engine.
crazy?
Yeah, give you a GIMP engine.
This podcast is older than Fortnite.
Dog, facts.
I wish we had Fortnite bread.
Facts.
Yeah, but that's it.
I wish we made 1% of Fortnite bread.
That would be crazy, right? Nah, I kind of like everything. I mean, it's nice to be rich, but you know what is nice to be? Loved. Because they love us. And that guy leaving that comment showed that he loves us, right? You love us. And I you know what? I really have to turn that frown that I had when you said I was irrelevant upside down. Because it's really not about me. It's really about Solve. Because you love Solve. And the fact that Solve didn't get a chance to talk about it because everybody else did, you valued Solve so much that you made sure that we felt that pain. So Solve stuck around to give you that contraband that you love. Because if we would have talked about it without Solve being here today, you would have said we were incomplete. So I'm glad that he stuck around to give you the finish that you needed. Pause. All right?
To finish you off, pause.
Listen, are you happy with your ending?
That's horrible.
Happy ending.
All right, so I guess we'll get through the super chats and get up out of here.
Yeah,
Cool.
let's go.
No doubt. We have the Iron Oh no, we did this. Hollywood Rules, $2 super chat. And New York City 90s club music, Lisa, Silent Morning. Oh my God. Silent Morning. Wake up and you're not by my side. Why did your love have to be a lie? Oh my God. That's it. You don't know, Forte. That was some New York stuff, man.
I see.
Oh man.
Yeah, then we got Chris R, 3464, $5 super chat. For Halo, I think it's a bigger story than just Helldivers. They also added new Spartans to Fortnite. In general, they are ramping up serious marketing. We know the Halo World Championships are soon, and they said there would be announcements
In October.
Yeah, so you know they are definitely ramping up for some Halo announcements. That's for sure. Then we have the Iron Rook again, $5 super chat. You're gonna do Helldivers on Fight Night, King, or we playing? I'll play that with you, no doubt. Yeah.
Yes, we're gonna do a community stream. But what I also wanted is for next week when we do the show, we're going to have also a funding to do that show, another show, in our costumes. I want us to play Mario Kart.
Oh my God, yeah.
I think next Saturday we need to have like we're getting close to Tokyo, so we'll do some.
If we were going to do something next Saturday, we would have had to do that for this week, and then the following week I'm not going to be here.
Yeah.
After that, so
I couldn't do it this week because I was traveling.
No, I'm talking about this next Saturday. Like, if we was going to do the fundraiser, we would have had to raise the money today to do that for Saturday. But we have the costume on Sunday.
That we do any raise. I'm just saying that we do a community stream next week.
Oh, regardless.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I mean,
then we have
at the end of the day, like they pulled up. Like we'll talk about it after this. Finish this super.
Yeah, we're gonna figure out something for y'all. But I know definitely Helldivers is up all over the books.
Then let's put the crest in the chat for Selfish Gamer for Life. That's my kind of gamer. Selfish Gamer for Life. Welcome to Lord Gold, Selfish Gamer for Life. Then we got C. Thomas, 1415, $2 super chat. Yep, bring back hashtag reach and don't kill off Noble 6. That'd be crazy. You don't kill off Noble 6, and all of a sudden there's like this. I don't know how the story goes, but
I don't know how that would hit without that ending.
Nah, they have to die.
I
that
fought for
ending,
45 minutes at the end.
Exactly. Halo heads know you lasted out there as long as you could.
I was out there, bro.
Out there. And we got Lucius Augustus Rex, $5 super chat. RE2 remake to RE2 is a 21-year difference in time. Halo Combat Evolved came out in 2001, and if Halo CE remake comes out next year, that's 25 years. This is counterpoint to Addict's point that the games aren't as old. They are pretty old, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Then we have a Bounty member for 48 months, Lord Bronze. Wagwan, the original Dan Dada, your long time me no catch you alive. No respect, book. Big up the massive.
Let's go.
Break Gamers, $2 super chat. Will there be a big surprise at Gamescom? Hit the like. Yes, probably there'll be something for sure.
That price tag for that Rock Alley.
That's gonna be the heart attack maker.
Get your hearts ready. Yo, I told them dudes on my show, I said the next Xbox, the one that's the OEM one with the magnets, I said that thing is gonna be $1,500. These dudes is like, nah, King. They just showed you a handheld that's 900 to 1,000. You think 1,500 is out of reach for this?
And they're coming out at least a year earlier than everybody else. Yeah, that thing's gonna be
fucking son. It's gonna knock you out.
Then we have the official Clizzle of $425 super chat. King has spoken 98% right all the time. We're gonna run it up on these bums.
I love so.
Then we have Lucius Augustus Rex once again, $2 super chat. I'll see ILP at Gamescom next year, and that's facts. Shout out,
facts.
No doubt.
Facts, bro.
Lessons.
Then we have Nature Boy 83 with the $20 super chat. At this point, no one should be out kicking their heels up with their pom-poms for Sony or Microsoft. Both companies are canceling games left and right, but Xbox shows trailers, then cancels. I really wanted Perfect Dark. Yes, I really wanted Perfect Dark too.
I'm with you.
Yeah, that hurt.
That one hurt.
Oh, that one right there. I don't know what was going on with that. Like,
I was like, what we out here doing?
Yo, at least you know what? At least once they canceled it, they got rid of the studio.
Yeah,
they had no choice.
They had no choice there. Like,
nah, I think you had all the choice in the world. But I think they went over to that studio and was like, all right.
They're like, well, Crystal Dynamics couldn't fix it, so
yeah.
Give it back to Rare. Let
Rare don't want to have nothing to do with that. Rare's on other stuff.
Rare's on Sea of Thieves and moving on.
They just did another Sea of Thieves stuff. You saw that?
Yeah.
That trailer is crazy.
So next week, Saturday, we will be live streaming on this channel for a few hours. Probably Lords will go back and forth to the streams, just depending on who's available. I'm going to stream a good amount. It's going to be like the final push to Tokyo thing. First of all, I want to like personally.
Then they got to be early at it because I go every summer, every weekend. I go to the beach. Like this one that we just did. You know, I stayed for this interview that y'all about to see. That's incredible. Don't go anywhere. That interview is crazy. So next week, we're going to have to do it early. We're going to have to do it like around 10 o'clock. We start 10 o'clock. We could do a rotation. Whoever could jump in, we play, we stay there as long as we can play, and then we leave. My wife will beat the brakes off me, boy, if I play that again with her next week.
That's fine. So this weekend, 10, 11 o'clock, we'll start the stream. And we'll probably be streaming till like 6, 7 p.m. I will.
Oh, that's dope.
We'll be switching people in and out. And I want to like personally like going to like Japan's always been like a bucket list of all of ours. And, you guys really pulled through this year. So, next year, we really appreciate that, and we're already starting to get emails for TGS. So I ain't never had to translate an email from English to Japanese to English. So it was been an interesting experience when we're getting emails entirely in Japanese. And that's all you guys. And that's why I said this next month I'm really going to be sitting down and thinking the best way we can make content out there. Because regardless, we got to be respectful to the local of Japan. So, I got to figure out ways of respecting them but still give you guys content. So I want to really appreciate that, and I know we've done a lot of, goals and stuff. And I think we're going to keep the goals in going forward. We won't be doing it every week, But I think that's been a fun aspect of it because it's like one of those things. What I envision doing Road to Tokyo is we have a big, it's like we have a big bowl and we have small bowls that we fill that big bowl because we can just give you the overall number, and that's one thing, or we can weekly reward you guys for rewarding us to go to something like TGS and give you guys content like me dressing up as a woman next week. So
ridiculous.
And this has been a variety of things that, reacting to stuff. Really want to thank you guys for that. And next week, you're going to see me destroy them all in Mario Kart. Absolutely demolish them in Mario Kart. So
he's ridiculous. But when he gets lapped, he'll understand what happened to him. And I can just tell you, I did that to him.
All right, so anyone else got anything to say before we send them off? Now, this next thing that we're playing, me, King, and Cog interviewed the John Eric Bentley. He's pretty much he's the voice actor for Barrett in Final Fantasy. We did ask him what he feels about the game getting to more people, which is the Xbox brand. Asked him a lot of tough questions too. Cog and King asked him a lot. I think you guys will really enjoy it. It's about 45 minutes to an hour long. I was gonna originally put like gameplay and stuff in it, but it was such a good podcast. I didn't want to do that. I gave you guys, I changed it around a little bit, but I gave you guys pretty much the raw file. I hope you guys enjoy it. And in the description, there is a link. It's to the charity that allowed us to do this. If you guys, you want to donate to a good cause. It's about, getting as many people in the gaming industry as possible, people that doesn't necessarily have the funds to get into the gaming industry. And it's about, uprising, stuff like that. And I think you guys should really, really go to that because this interview would not have been possible without us teaming up with that organization. It's the Video Game Award
Circus.
Yeah, we presented to them a couple years ago at the Video Game Awards in New York, and I think
we're on the board of the Gaming Critics.
And we're on the board, and I think it's a good cause to donate to if you guys got it. But it's going to be premiered right after that, and we're taking you straight to it. And this individual was a good dude, man. I really enjoyed him. He was
y'all not ready for this, y'all. Y'all are not ready for this.
So we're gonna send you guys over there. Anything else anyone wants to say before we send them?
I hope you got everything that you was looking for when you came for me. It's over.
You didn't get nothing.
Sovereign did you dirty. Yeah, see it? He got you.
And that is ILP this week, and we will see you next week dressed in our nonsense. Bye, Sebastian.
Bye.